and that's not JPJ. It's a different J. Still another J. So many J's.
There's a lot of J's on this channel.
Yeah, there is a lot of J's on this channel, specifically on the Raw Watch Party. There's always someone with the name J. It's got a J in it somewhere. Me and JPJ haven't been together the last couple of weeks because I wasn't here last week. Plago was here. And now JPJ's not here because he was at Bound for Glory. So good for him.
That was fun.
That show looked like it sucked. I was going to buy it this morning and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like watching wrestling. So I'm glad I didn't. Trust me. That looked like it was poo. I did watch the Hall of Fame though, because I like Mickey James.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't invest in that one. I was going to as well, and I was like, I'm good.
You know, I can think of other things that I'd rather do than watch that. And listen,
I've got to invest in AEW this weekend anyway.
Oh yeah, so. Wrestle Dream is this weekend.
I'm not quite sure.
Whoa, my Amazon is talking to me. Shut the hell up. Did I say anything? I said Wrestle Dream. What in the absolute tits is going on? It is so late for both of us. When Jamie said that he wanted to do this, I was like, you know, it's on at Australia time. Well, you'd think it'd be Australia-friendly time considering it's in an Australian city, but no, it's on the other side of the damn country for both of us.
Yeah, it's on at a friendly time for literally one city in the country.
Legitimately. It's like the worst of the worst. But hey, we're going to stick it out. If this Raw is absolute garbage, by the way, I am in charge here. I will be like, fuck this. We're going to freaking bed. Screw this. But I think it's going to be quite good. And there's a big main event, of course. Of course, there's a good main event on. So we'll stick it out, Jamie. We'll be right. Sleep when we're dead, right? What's up, Sandy?
Yeah, I'll be sleeping much of tomorrow because I also have to go to Sydney tomorrow night.
Can't relate because I have to get up to go to the airport to go to Melbourne.
You are nuts. You might as well just stay awake.
I was
just power through.
There was a little part of me that's like, should I just go hang out at the airport for a few hours? But no, I'll be fine. I'll just get to the hotel in Melbourne tomorrow and just crash.
Have you got early check-in?
My flight doesn't fly until 11, but I live a little bit away from the airport. But I have got so I don't get into Melbourne till like 1:30 their time.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. That should be able to get you in at least half an hour early.
I messaged them anyway. I'm like, if I'm a little bit early, is it going to be all right? They're like, it should be fine. Because if not, I'm giving them my luggage and then sleeping on their lobby couch for a little while.
That's fair.
So whatever, it is what it is. It'll be fine.
The show's Wednesday, isn't it? So you're there a day before.
Yeah, so I fly in tomorrow, and then the show's Wednesday night, and then I fly home Thursday. Well, I fly home Thursday, but I'm going to spend a few days in like the city of Adelaide when I get back, just for a bit of a, reset, because life has been lifing for me the last couple of weeks. So I need a bit of a break. I need a bit of a break, but whatever. Oh my lordy lord, is this Raw started yet? Jesus Christ! Oh, it's starting now. So you're not. This is actually kind of interesting for me to watch this with you, Jamie, because you're not like an avid WWE watcher, are you? You like watch it, but don't. Do you watch it?
I kind of keep abreast of the highlights.
Okay. So you keep up with it. You're not like oblivious to what's completely happening.
Yeah, I have an idea of who the main people are and who has the belts. Most times.
Well, this is going to be fun because you've got late night Josh and you're going to be asking him questions and I'm going to say, I have no fucking idea what's going on this show.
Well, when we're watching NXT and I was like, who are these people?
Oh, I'm like that with poor Peggy because she got both of us. I do the NXT PLEs with her and I'm like, now this person, what's their name? And she's just like,
what's their deal?
Sandy Monroe or something. And you're like, oh, sick. That's a great name. But yes, Raw is getting started. Another one from Perth. We had a raucous crowd for Crown Jewel, a raucous crowd for SmackDown. And hopefully this one is the same. But me and Jamie were talking about this off air. We're a little bit worried because I think a lot of people have gone home.
Yeah, I think that it'll still be pretty full, but I don't know if it'll be as full as the previous two.
I hope so. I hope it's good. Oh god, CJ's in the chat and he's already giving me shit.
I did see Blake Pavey, the comedian, today. He gave out like 6 tickets for Raw, so that suggests that
I seen him at
they
John
had a few
Cena.
spots to fill out.
You know, like I don't really care about crowds being packed out as long as they're loud. There could be 5 people in there, but as long as they're loud, I'm like, fuck yeah. One thing I do like about the RAC Arena is that it's blue and it looked cool as shit with John Cena's shirts everywhere, with the yellow shirts on the blue. That aesthetic.
Yeah, it looked cool. It was very Australian.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen a venue that's like painted bright blue like that either.
No, I've never seen a venue like that. From my understanding, this is primarily a tennis.
Basketball?
Or basketball, tennis, basketball.
I think the Perth Wildcats play their basketball team.
Yeah, they do. Holy shit, the finish of this women's Crown Jewel Championship match with that... She landed, oh my god.
Oh yeah, she crushed her.
And Tiffany was like laying there like, ah! And I was like, oh god, I think Tiff got a bit fucked up.
There are some of those moves where I'm like, I don't know how you make that not hurt.
Yeah, I don't...
Like Darby's coffin drop, when he hits it dead on, I'm like, how does that not hurt?
God, that match.
Or Finn's finisher. I'm like, how?
There's no way. I'd be like, no. How does that not hurt you?
Like, even if he buckles his knees as he lands, there's still going to be some force going through your chest.
It's ridiculous.
Jeff Hardy's swanton, every now and then he would just
plop
flat
like a
squash
pancake.
person.
I was like, holy shit. I was like, holy crap.
Every time I watch Seth now, I'm like, this guy's so different to when I first saw him.
For better or for worse?
For worse.
Huh, okay. I'm a big Seth guy.
I'm used to, like, I saw him the first time as Tyler Black in ROH. Yeah. So I'm used to, like,
I mean, it's a different...
emo metal Seth. And now it's like, he comes out and I'm like, what are you wearing? You look like a clown.
As a person who likes the shitty craziness in wrestling, it's right up my alley. No me for the next. This is my last stream for the week. I am putting my out of office sign up as soon as this stream ends. So yeah, what the fuck is everyone gonna do? Especially CJ, because he's like up at all different times of the night. So he usually watches my streams. So he's got nothing to do. Yeah, CJ, very funny.
I'll be here for Dynamite anyway.
Yeah, Dynamite watch party this week for 3 hours.
3 hours. TK's trying to kill us.
Wrestling really likes to test us, doesn't it? It's just like, yeah, it's going to start at 11 p.m. or whatever, and there's also going to be 3-hour shows in there. There's also going to be all of this shit. It's like, good lord. CM Punk.
TK has done 3 hours, 2 back-to-back 2.5 hours, and another 3 hour. Like, what are you doing, mate? There's a pay-per-view this weekend. Keep some of it for that.
Yeah, honestly. Yes, it is the Australian takeover. This is the first time me and Jamie have been on stream together. We have done an interview before, but this is the first time we've done a watch party together or anything on the Hive, I think, together, right?
Yep.
Damn. I mean, it only is fitting that we had one of these streams be 2 Australians. Speaking of Australians, there she is, my fellow Adelaidean.
Have all these shows had, like, the Australian branding for the name graphics and stuff?
Mm-hmm. SmackDown did, at least. I don't know about Crown Jewel.
Yeah, Crown Jewel didn't.
SmackDown
it was like
did.
The Crown Jewel branding.
Yeah, SmackDown did. Well, Michael Cole said there's 13,000 here, but I don't know. We'll see about that one.
Yeah, how many of those paid?
It does look very full.
It does look pretty full. It's like TNA had nearly 8,000 last night. Like,
yeah.
Did they? Because it looked very empty at the end.
I was like, well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be out of there on that show? All right, here comes The Vision. Oh, Becky less vision. She's not over on this. She didn't want to come to Perth, I guess.
Yeah, so she apparently had a scheduled time off.
Yeah, well, in my brain, I'm like, well, wouldn't one stay with Rue? In my brain?
Yeah, you would think that would be the case. Someone had to stay home, unless they were going to bring her all the way out here.
Not to Perth. Don't come here. That belt
kangaroos.
is so ugly. What an ugly
The
giant...
world title?
No, the crown jewel one.
The crown jewel
Also,
one.
why is he wearing a tea towel? What in the fuck is going on? Hell yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he's wearing a tablecloth.
It literally looks like something I'd give my mum for Christmas. Burn it down.
I noticed on the crown jewel thing, the announce tables seem to have been slightly modified. They seem to break a lot easier than they did when they first brought in this new announce table.
I've noticed that too. They kind of break on sudden impact now. I think they were like, oh shit, these aren't breaking very well. We might want to
These are killing our superstars to go through them.
Rue can take care of herself. She's like 5. You know what? Great point. And yes, actually, no, not even kidding, CJ. This is such an inside joke. But my mum's printer legitimately caught on fire.
How?
So
How does that happen?
me and CJ were recording Impact Intact the other night. And I was like, I'd love to say in chat, CJ, but I got to go because something wrong with my mum's printer. And she is technology, like she can't, like,
Yeah, you just assumed it's disconnected and she can't get it to connect.
So I went over there and I was like, trying to do some stuff. I'm like, I don't know why it's connecting. I'm like, why does it smell like that? I'm like, it stinks. It smells like it's melting. I took the top of it off to like check everything and it was literally smoking.
That's not a good sign.
So I was like, okay, for once, Mum, it's not a problem. It's not a you problem.
It's not your fault.
Mitchell, thank you for the $50 donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, friends. By the way, I didn't even say this at the Seth's going to talk, so I can talk over the top of him. Who the hell cares about this? By the way, friends, so $200 more will do everything for me from this week, and I will do a 24-hour charity stream in sometime over the next few weeks. I will stream for 24 hours if we make the 250, but $200 by the end of Raw today. I'll regret saying that probably.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, I do. I don't want to hear anyone named Colby talk, ever.
Yeah, 24 hours is a long time, Josh.
Yeah, what's your point? Commitment for the love of the game, for the love of the game. I don't know what will happen to me in that 24 hours, but I'll have people on. I'll get people on and help me out.
Just have a big chunk of it as the sleeping stream. Apparently they do quite well.
I'm too scared.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Like, oh God, Seth's yelling. Now, I wasn't going to rant on this stream, but then you tagged me in something about half an hour ago that makes me want to burst my bubble with Mr. Bronson Reed. Something was brought to my attention on Twitter just before, and I knew that Bronson Reed was a dirty scum Port Adelaide supporter.
Yeah.
People know how I feel about the Port Adelaide Football Club. Okay, it's not like it's some kind of like mystery when it comes to me. There's 2 teams in this town. You either go for one and you hate the other. There's no in between. Yeah, it's just, and that man right there, gross. He called them the best league in the game or something like that. The worst.
I will say that Port Adelaide was my team until GWS was introduced to the league.
Yuck. I have the ability to kick you off of here. Peggy might be looking for a new home slice on the Dynamite Watch-alongs. All right. GWS are fine though. I like GWS.
Also, I'm not a fan of the world title either.
Oh, really? I don't mind it. I wasn't when it first was introduced. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But it's grown on me a lot. It's actually, the only thing I will say that I don't love about it is that the way the actual plate itself, like the actual shape of it, is too small for the actual strap.
Yeah.
It needs to be bigger.
I also
The
like. I
actual
just
the world heavyweight championship that's based on went to the edge of the strap, didn't it?
pretty much,
There was no like black.
pretty much. I'm just not a fan of like the texturing on it. Like it's clearly a molded title, not an etched title. So it
Okay,
looks
yeah.
like a toy.
Well, do you have a problem with the normal WWE title because it's such a big logo? I don't personally. I get why they do it because they
It's
want
what
the
all
branding.
it's what all belts are these days. Like,
That's true.
look at this bloody thing. It's the same
I mean,
thing.
yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, I would say I'll get my one championship belt I have, but it's a Divas championship, so I don't think anyone wants to see that. But because that thing's fucking ugly. But still,
Even my custom wrestling cards title has the logo in the middle because I'm like it's what
Yeah,
what they're
well,
for these
yeah.
days. They're
Yeah,
marketing
that's-
material.
that's true. I'm not even. What did he say, CJ? Because I'm not even listening to what Seth is saying, to be completely honest. But that's par for the course on these things. Oh yes, the packing did go well, Ms. Thank you very much. Good lord, I
You
finally
didn't
got
pack
it
the
done.
cat.
She wanted to come, but now she's here. We
Now
can't
she's like,
see
fuck
her.
off, leave me alone.
She's like, yeah. She was getting in there, and she was like, "I want to come with you." Oh, he's crying. What? Oh God.
What the?
The crowd's fucking cheering it. Bro, it's so late and I'm watching someone do this. What the hell?
I will say, since they went to Netflix, I like the round mic logo.
Oh,
sleeve
me
thing.
too. I love it too.
It's different.
Yeah. I don't know how it would feel to grab it.
Hold.
Yeah.
Because it
they're
ends
so
up people
used
end
to-
up doing what he's doing and covering the logo,
Yeah.
which is what you don't want them to
and
do.
they don't want you don't want to do that. So
Whereas the triangle one, people are like, that's just awkward. I'll just hold the actual stick.
yeah. Bronson Reed. I mean, he did beat Roman Reigns.
And I also like all the graphic packages that they've got for both shows now too.
Especially Raw.
The Raw graphic packages are cool, and I enjoy the SmackDown ones too.
Oh, do you do? I'm a graphics hoe. I love good graphics.
Same.
Oh, you would too. So I like cool moving graphics is great. I know everyone goes on about like moving graphics and that, but a still good looking graphic is better.
The thing that wigs me out with WWE is they'll have really great graphic packages for the shows like Raw and SmackDown, and then you'll get a random pay-per-view like SummerSlam where it's like, is this made in like
Literally, it
Microsoft
looks like
Paint? Like, what
it
the
literally looks like it's made in paint. I don't get it because
How do you go
clearly
from
they have the
awesome
they have
stuff
the
to
stroke
bad
to
stuff?
do it.
Yeah. Especially SummerSlam, like that's one of their big four. Put some effort into the graphics.
So some of them don't look good, and some of them are just really bad quality. It's weird. Well, Homeboy's getting cheered now in Australia because he was not the last few days, which is weird.
I did hear they had a sign making station.
Like at the arena,
Yeah.
huh?
So I think they're trying to encourage people to make signs again.
Oh, they were actually saying all over Instagram that like, bring your signs to the kickoff, bring your signs to the post show, bring your signs to the pre-show. Oh my god, the AR graphics were
Oh,
the
they were
absolute
bad.
hits. None of them look good. That big Becky one,
They were 100%
Spammy.
Vince being like, these are cool.
yeah, he was like,
These are what the
hip,
kids
right?
want.
The 20-year-olds love this. Hello, Stuart. By the way, how are you? It's what would it be like 1 o'clock for you or something? Wish it was 1 p.m. for me. That'd be nice.
Like, I literally would not have cared if this was at 10 a.m.
I'm not going to lie to you. Now that I've kind of experienced both, 10 a.m. is far better than watching this at 10 or 10:30 p.m.
Oh,
I get up.
watching Dynamite when I'm in the States, that's tough.
Yeah, like
I see why Karina falls asleep at 9 o'clock all the time because I'm like, halfway
I
through,
will
I'm
say,
exhausted.
there is something about like being awake, like you're up all day and you're like, oh, cool, Raw's on tonight. Like that's kind of, it's cool to say, but when you get to it, you're like, oh.
Especially
Oh,
Raw's.
is it?
Raw's 3 hours. It's like, okay, I'm tired.
Well, usually it's 2.5, and God bless if it's 2 tonight. I would be more than happy. I'd be like, thank you. Thank the Lord. Great show.
How long this talk segment's going, I think we're getting the full 3.
We're getting a 3-hour Raw, baby. God bless. And guess what? Haven't listened to a single word he said. Don't know anything he said. When you were in Vegas, college football was on at like 9 a.m. It was the best thing ever. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Football on the West Coast, perfect. You get up, you go and get breakfast, and you watch football all damn day.
That's like when, not that you watch AFL, but a lot of Saturday games start at 12 p.m. and then you just watch it all day because there's games.
Yeah, the NRL does the same. First game's at like 12, and then the
12,
second game's at 3,
12:30,
and then there's a third game at 7.
Yeah, that's exactly how the AFL does for the most part. I won't even get into it. I'm sure the NRL is the same. The scheduling they do in that fucking league sometimes really baffles my brain. Is the NRL the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Friday night games are always the same, like half a dozen teams.
Literally. And then they'll randomly have like 2 games on a Friday, and you're like, what are you doing? Why are they
Oh, we do
starting
that.
at the same time?
We do that every week.
What the hell?
We have
We
a
usually
6
have-
we have a 6 o'clock game, and then there's an 8 o'clock game. And the 6 o'clock game is only on Foxtel. And
Dude.
then the 7 is on free to air.
So we sometimes will have 2. There's one at, I'm talking Adelaide times, not, it's the one at like 7:10, and then one at 8:30 will start because they usually do a Perth game. And then like on a Saturday, you have one game start at 12:30, one game start at 1:10, and then one game start at 2. And they want you to watch them all.
Yeah, and they're all overlapping.
What the hell? It's so weird. What's up, Scott? 18 hours of football in America. 18 straight hours of football in American football. Holy shit. Wow, that took a long time for me to formulate that sentence, didn't it? Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, NFL this morning started at 3 a.m. straight East Coast time here
Yeah, right.
and went through until like 1 p.m.
Yeah, right.
That's why I watch Red Zone in the morning. I get up and put Red Zone on because it cuts between all the games of like, something cool's happening in this game. Let's watch that now.
Yeah, right. All right. What's oh, I see titles kicking it off. What if they do a title change over here? I don't think so.
My mate did an interview with Dominic Mysterio, and Dominic was like, I need to bring you everywhere to do my introductions.
Hell yeah. Have you seen Dom's new tat on his throat?
No?
He's got a big throat tattoo. It looks ugly. What's up, Aussie Lucian?
Is it as bad as Cody's?
Well, Cody's is here. His is here.
Ow.
You'll see it. You'll see it, and you can be the judge when you see it. I don't personally like it. Oh God.
Did you see all the
what?
WWE stars that went to EPW yesterday?
There was heaps.
Heaps of them went, yeah.
No, you only missed the Seth Rollins promo. BJ, it's really not that big of a deal. Tattoos are pieces of shit. Well, you said it, brother.
Whoa. Hey.
Not you, but CJ. I did see that rumor is Dom versus Cena at Survivor Series is the rumor going around. You know, that doesn't excite you?
Yeah, it's a good match, but are you going to have Dominic beat Cena, or are you going to have Cena beat Dominic? Who does that help?
Well, if it's for the IC title, is that the
Dom
only
has
title that Cena hasn't had? I don't think Cena's had the IC title.
Surely
God.
he has.
Dom's like, oh fuck.
I'm out. Bye.
Bye. Hell yeah.
I wonder if there was a tryout today,
You would think so.
because there was a lot of people that I know there
There
today.
was a lot of, as an Adelaidean, there was a lot of people from Riot City over there. A lot of people.
It either would have been today or yesterday. Probably
Could have been
might have been
yesterday.
yesterday before EPW actually. But yeah, I think EPW yesterday, Grayson, Bronson, Dom, Bailey,
Lyra? I think Lyra was there.
Lyra, Rhea.
I knew Ria was there.
They were it was at least all of them were there, which is pretty cool. And Grayson and Carmelo went to EPW training on Friday.
Yeah, right. That's good that they're doing all that shit while they're just off their own back, you know what I mean? Just like hanging out, doing their thing. Like, that's cool.
Yeah,
Like,
the
good for
Aussies
them.
don't forget where they came from, which is nice. Because Rhea went to
nice.
RCW on Thursday.
Yeah, I did see that. That graphic stuff does. I know it's just an Australian flag, but it does look cool. Raw Perth. Me and Jamie were talking off stream earlier. It's actually nice to be able to talk about this with you, Jamie, because you understand when I say this would be 10 times bigger if it was in Melbourne. When I say that to Americans, or like, they like, okay, but like, you know that Melbourne or Sydney, this would be bigger.
Yeah, like Rod Laver's bigger than RAC, and they just sold that out.
Yeah.
And then
And just like the actual
Kudos in
city
Sydney is
itself,
the
but-
biggest arena in the country.
Is it? Huh.
The biggest like indoor arena.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
the
I know what
others
you
are-
mean. Like stadiums, yeah.
Yeah, stadiums.
I didn't know that. I've never been. Well, I will have been once February rolls around, but I've never been there.
It's gonna be a busy. time.
Yeah, the Aussie Open is in Rod Laver for the tennis. I'm not a tennis guy. Personally, but
Yeah, I saw it was Brooksy and Robbie Thorpe carried out the belt for the men's crown jewel. And then it was Tom Philippe and Ricky South for the women's.
just got a $4 donation. Thank you very much. Doesn't say who it's from. It just said Anon, so I'm just going to go with that. It's someone that doesn't want to be named. But thank you. I appreciate it. So that we're now under $200 away. If we get 196 more dollars by the end of Raw today, I will do a 24-hour stream in the not too distant future. We'll do a charity. We'll pick a charity for it as well, I'm sure. But I will stream for 24 hours with guests, but I'll be here the whole time and I will go insane. So if you want to see that happen, now's the time to do it. Hell yeah. And thank you again.
Does Grayson have anything scheduled for today?
No, but he did wrestle on, I know this isn't that great, but he wrestled on Main Event.
Ugh.
He opened the show though on SmackDown, so he was the first person to come out before everybody. So, but he is involved with like the New Day stuff. Holy shit, that reaction for Dom was huge. Holy crap. Now it's time to judge his throat tattoo. 24 hours of listening to Brie mode? Oh, absolutely not. But
Yeah, you would go insane.
I've done 10. I've done 2 10-hour streams of that.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? to
Charity
yourself?
streams. I did it for charity. Okay, how do you feel about it?
Seems okay from a distance.
I hate it. It goes all the way up too, so it like stretches out. I think it looks
Yeah,
revolting.
Classic throat tattoo stuff.
I'm not an anti-tattoo person. I actually quite like tattoos, but not on your throat.
Yeah, all of mine I can hide. Or
I don't mind people you being able to see them, even to the point of a neck tattoo is okay, but a throat tattoo?
I have one behind my ear.
You'd rather do 24 hours of Brie modes than get that tattoo? It probably would hurt, to be fair. I'm getting my first tattoo next month. Only on my
Wait.
forearm.
No, it's fine.
I'll
Although
still
I did-
cry. I have no
I
pain
did-
tolerance.
When I got my first tattoo in this cross, the guy next to me was getting tattooed in the same spot who was like
Oh, I'm
big, giant, muscled up beefcake dude. Passed out.
I don't want to hear it. I'm getting the most generic white boy tattoo ever. I'm getting song lyrics on my forearm. But super just, pansy ass white boy stuff. But I will cry. I know I'll cry.
My worst one was my foot.
Oof.
I have the,
Isn't
the
it like
sharks,
kneecaps
the sharks,
the worst, aren't
I
they?
have the Sharks logo tattooed on the top of my foot, and that
Oh.
hurt.
Kneecaps
a
are
lot.
bad, aren't they? Obviously ribs are bad, but
I got my ribs. Wasn't as bad
Okay.
as they'd make out.
Alicia Taylor, shout out. Former drummer for Hannah Montana right there. I mean, how could you not love that? Oh my God, Eddie Orango is here. It's too late for me to be in love with Eddie Orango.
Wonder.
It's too late. Is it too late? It's never
Josh's-
too late.
It's Josh's
It's
special turn.
It's never too late for Eddie. I'll just turn my camera off for a minute. I'll be back in a second, guys. So yeah, I don't think that Penta wins this.
No.
Personally.
The worst part about my rib tattoo was I was laying there and I could see the TV, and there was another tattooist that wasn't doing anything at the time. Was watching the Borat movie, and I'm trying to sit there and not laugh.
Oh God! Oh, because yeah, right. 'Cause you don't want to move and stuff
Like,
too.
dude,
Yeah,
stop
like-
it!
All
Turn
right.
that movie off. What are you doing? I like these graphics too. The title and challenger graphic,
Yeah, I don't
Simple.
mind them.
but nice.
I'm very simplest. Like I'm very simple boy when it comes to graphics. It doesn't need to be extravagant. Actually, the more basic, the better. To be honest. And I don't like really busy graphics.
I think the TNA ones are too much.
I don't even really know what they look like. I'm not gonna lie.
Their nameplates just have a lot going on. I'm like, there's a lot of
Right.
lines on that.
Your hands didn't hurt as much as you thought they were going to, CJ, right? Drew's got no. Me and Drew can fight over him then, Scott, because Eddie's mine. Eddie's been mine for a long time. Ooh. Oh. It's not a good look. It's not a promising look, I should say, that the first match just ran ring-a-ding-ding at 10:59. Oh boy. Oh,
And no break.
I love when tables don't break. I think it would hurt way more
Oh yeah,
because there's no give in that. Penta. So you're a wrestling fan, so of course you like Penta, right? I don't think any wrestling fan on the planet Earth doesn't like Penta.
well, yeah. I'm an AW fan, so I enjoyed.
Yeah,
Penta there.
exactly. You enjoyed Penta there, so
It weirds me out that they're like doing everything in their power to avoid pairing him with Phoenix at the moment.
yeah, I go back and forth on it. I'm like, yes, I would love them together, but also I know it's not great for Ray Phoenix, but Penta's just fine on his own.
Phoenix is too if they let him
I mean,
do stuff.
yeah,
He's just
it's not-
in a weird spot.
To be fair, he was with Andrade, and then that all happened. Whatever happened there, it's like, well, what do we do with him now? And then it's just like it's almost like they're stalling with him. Where Penta is just, I mean, from the get go, I wouldn't do anything different with Penta, which is something to say about WWE. I mean, wrestling in general. There's always things to nitpick. I don't really have anything to nitpick about Penta's run. He's just been.
And I think he sells a lot of merch, so
Oh hell, they sell the masks on shop, right? They would
masks,
sell
his shirts are cool.
oodles of them.
And like they can always go back to the tag team at some point down the line and get the
Yeah,
big
I mean-
pop of them reuniting.
Yeah, I mean, it's always on the table. I understand trust me, if I'm not going to die on the hill that I'm like, well, they shouldn't be together, but I understand the argument for it, but Penta's just fine. And if they find something for Ray to do, I think he'll just be fine too, because it's not like he's not getting reactions when he's around. Look at him, he's just so cool. He's the coolest tits.
Did Australia kickstart like Dominic's like real rise as well?
No.
Because he
I feel like
huge reactions when they were here last time. So much so that they had to black out the screen.
Well, yeah, I do remember all that. See, Chamber was a bit of a blur to me because I was there. And you would know with wrestling, if you're at an event, you honestly don't take that much of it in. You don't even really know what happens. You have to go back and watch it. Like, I don't know. There's benefits of trust me, obviously, benefits of being at a show because you feel the atmosphere and stuff like that. But actual watching the match, it is far better to watch at home than it is.
Yeah, Double or Nothing. When I went, I had to rewatch it when I got home.
As soon as I got back to Adelaide, like I went back to Adelaide the next day after Chamber. The first thing I did, I'm like, well, I'm going to watch the Chamber because sure, it happened.
Couldn't see shit.
It was a lot easier than I thought it would be to see stuff in the Chamber, but I was on the floor and I wasn't close. And as a 5'4" man,
yeah, it's rough. So I remember when they came to Melbourne and did the Super Showdown. The Hell in a Cell. I was like, I can't see.
Were you there? I was there
Jack.
too. We were both there. Yeah, right. I was in a fairly good spot. I was like the first level up from the floor, so I kind of could see everything. I was
way up there. I was like, I can't see shit.
And Roman walked right past me with the Shield entrance. I was like, "There's Roman Reigns."
It was like Double or Nothing. They did like you know how they do the entrance for the Anakin in the arena. They came down through the crowd. They literally walked past me, and then
it's so trippy.
And then they came back up covered in blood, and I was like,
"What the
literally
heck?"
like 2 feet away from me.
You were second. So CJ said he was second row on the floor for Bad Blood, and that was the Punk Drew Hell in a Cell, the Rock's trance. That was fun, but still, you like it better on TV. There's just a different. Obviously, the energy in that is way cooler when you're in the arena, but yeah, there is like a certain level of. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Because you end up just watching it on the screen.
Yeah. Although I will say for Grand Slam, we had SMIC media tickets.
You don't understand how much I was going to go to Grand Slam this year. I was like, I'm going to go. And then last minute, I decided against something. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to Brisbane. It's hot. I don't want to go. And I watched it on TV and I was like, fuck, shit.
Yeah, the media tickets for that one were like hard cam side, floor, very first row of seats on the elevated part was us. I was like, this is perfect.
It's probably not a conversation to have on screen, but I hope I get media for Grand Slam.
Me too.
I don't know if I will.
I think it's going to be a lot harder this time around, especially being in Sydney.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a lot more like of the mainstream outlets applying. But they'll get extra shit too. They'll get backstage stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, I've never been to Brisbane, so I'd like to go one day. I've been to the Gold Coast like everybody in this country, but I haven't been to Brisbane. It's you, CJ. It's you and JPJ for Wrestle Dream. Oh, right. I get it. You were being a bitch. I get it now. Okay, never mind. I read that. Listen to Slate. I'm sorry. I really hate that throat tattoo. Cut that off of your skin. That was disgusting. As a man who's been openly very much like, I'm not attracted to Dominic Mysterio. No offense, Dominic. That just makes it a hell of a lot worse.
It just sealed the deal for you.
Thrown into the front. You know what? Screw all these bitches in the front row. I know how much those tickets cost.
Yeah, crazy. I think I need to reapply my AEW accreditation too, and attach my Brian interview.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
Because I did it before I did that.
I'm not gonna lie. In my accreditation, I've interviewed some WWE people like Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. I don't care. I'll name drop. I don't give a shit. It helps in the long run.
What are we defending?
God, I'd have to scroll back. They're
What am I
arguing. So.
defending? The number one AEW fan is.
I just let them go. Do you know what I mean? I just let them go. I want Peggy and CJ on a stream one day.
I'm followed by Jeff Jarrett, so I'll take it.
Who am I followed by? Actually, I'm followed by Layla. I know. Is the most random person. I'm followed by Layla.
Luke Gallows followed me for a while. I don't know if he still does.
That'd
That
be a
wigged me
wild
out.
triple threat, by the way. Tony Khan, Layla, and Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, Jeff followed me after I posted the dates for Brisbane.
Yeah,
Sydney
right.
and Brisbane.
Oh no.
That's sneaky.
You would know this from doing Dynamite every week. I feel like I watch wrestling more when I'm not on a watch party.
Yeah.
Like if I sat and watched this Raw just on my TV, on my couch, I could probably tell you everything that happened. But if I'm on this, I don't know anything that's happened besides that back body drop on the table. That's the last thing I remember happening.
There was a
And that was a
dive
while
into a
ago.
DDT.
Was there? It's
And then he
actually
got-
kind of insane how much I
Then he
don't
got
pay
thrown
attention.
into the crowd, and that was... He tied him to the rope.
Yeah, I don't really watch wrestling that often. Whatever. Fucking
right.
wrestling.
Peggy and I finished watching Dynamite, and I'm like, what happened on that show?
Yeah, me and JPJ do the same thing every week. I'm like, now what's going on here? Because I have no fucking idea.
And then TK goes on a bloody announce spree right after the show finishes. I'm like,
Oh my
oh,
god.
okay, that's what's happening next week. Cool.
Yeah, I always see his tweets and I'm like, oh well, I know what graphic I need to use for next week. Holy shit. Yeah, Peggy, watch wrestling? I know. It's actually insane. Imagine watching wrestling.
Just here for vibes.
Yeah, honestly. I will say it is kind of nice as a person who, I guess every wrestling fan probably experiences this at some point in their fandom, but as a person who usually watches wrestling on their own, it is lovely to be able to watch wrestling with people. Especially in this country, Jamie, you would know, like, you feel like a kind of a bad egg in a bunch. Sometimes you're just like, am I the only
Yeah.
person around here who likes wrestling?
Yep.
Like,
That's
I'm
why,
very
like, when you-
grateful that my
When you
sister
go
likes
to the
wrestling,
shows, you're
but
like,
still-
oh, there's actually people
yeah,
other than
I'm like,
me that
oh,
like this
people
shit.
like wrestling? Like, that's crazy. But, like, when I started doing these for the Hive, because I'm not going to lie to everybody, this was not, watch parties were never a plan. I was actually kind of a little bit against them because everybody does them. I'm like, I don't want to just be another platform that does the same thing as everyone else. But they're just the most natural thing to do. And you're just like, well, I'm watching the show anyway. I may as well stream. So, like, I've kind of leaned into them a little bit more. Like,
That was my thing
And
when
obviously-
we started the Dynamite ones. Karina was like, oh, way to add more work to your schedule. I was like, well, I watch Dynamite by myself
Yeah, like-
anyway, every week live.
that was my thing too. I was like, I don't really have time to do all the stuff that I even want to do. And then JPJ's like, but you watch Raw every week. And I'm like, I guess so. Like, I guess so.
Especially because I work from home, so I would just schedule out those 2 hours
Yeah.
for Dynamite anyway.
Yeah. I might be working from home too soon, brother. Jobless from home. How good. I got my application denied from McDonald's today. You know that good. That feels.
Yeah, that's great.
I think it's because I'm quote unquote too old. They
Too
want young
old?
kids.
Yeah, you cost too much.
They cost too much. They want kids. You watch exactly 0 weekly wrestling live before the Hive. Well, there you go. I watch Raw live every week because I'm here. Watch Raw live every week. I don't watch NXT. Dynamite is like a 90% of the time. It's never live. SmackDown, that fucking shit. Don't ever watch that. It's usually on, but I am doing other stuff. As you would know, Jamie, Saturday mornings is not a time I ever want to watch wrestling ever. So
It's like Sundays for Collision.
ugh. I mean, PLEs or pay-per-views are a bit different, but like, lordy lord, Lord help us.
Like, I still haven't watched this week's Collision, and I probably need to before Thursday.
To be fair, that shit never airs live here. Am I crazy to say that? Does it never air live, or does it on Disney Plus?
It's on Disney Plus, but it depends what other sport ESPN have.
Got ya. Which is usually something on a.
Yeah,
At that time.
on a Sunday, it's usually something, so it ends up being
Especially
bumped
when,
to
like,
like
the-
4 or 5 in the other.
Especially when like the NBA season starts back up again.
Yep.
This week, next week, this week.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, we didn't even get Collision.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, it's
It wasn't even delayed. I was like, well, that's cool. Thanks, guys. The Ace Austin debut week, we never got.
really.
It is on Triller, but I figure I have a
Right.
Disney subscription, so why would I pay for a Triller
And
subscription?
Triller
at the same time?
sucks. That interface on that shit sucks ass. And it would always buffer. And I have relatively good internet, and it would always buffer.
Yep, same.
And I used to always think it was a me problem, but it ain't a me problem. It's
No,
a.
it's a Triller problem. It's the
It's a
only
Triller.
platform that does it to me.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's so annoying that that's the only place to get AEW pay-per-views.
Oh god, here comes Rusev. Ah.
Like, if we could get the pay-per-views on Amazon, like the States, I would. Well, there you go. There was no winner.
Is he just gonna run? Wait, what? What's he doing?
He's gonna do his... He's learning from his father.
Yes, his father, Eddie Guerrero, of course.
Lying, cheating, stealing.
Yeah.
What a hammer to the bowels.
Oh. The
don't
crowd's
think-
cheering him. Oh my god.
That was not to the knee, Michael.
I think that was a little higher, my friend, but
It was in the lower abdomen.
oh.
I will say Dominic has an ugly frog splash.
Don't you? I like it. Oh.
I don't know if that was just because Penta was so close to the corner or if it's always that bad.
Oh, maybe. Well, no, I think sometimes it does get a little sloppy, but ugly 619. I think his 619 looks a little ugly because he's so tall.
Mysterio is the only person that does a 619 that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, that was the knee. It was the knee. Look at that.
It wasn't
Oh,
terrible.
Yeah, I actually think his 619 is pretty good. Oh yeah, that frog's. I don't know. To me, I don't know who you think of when you think of a frog splash, but I think of RVD.
I would say Eddie, but yeah, I could say Uppity.
And RVD does such a beautiful frog splash. His is very like textbook. Eddie's had a little bit more like pizzazz, but Cena wouldn't be thrown out at a 619. When they went for that spot, I'm like, well, Cena ain't gonna do this. Let's be honest. Nice headband there, Jackie.
Was it Ricochet that did like the NBA style? No, it was Waller. When he was Matty Wahlberg, used to do a Kobe-inspired frog splash, which was awesome.
Oh.
He'd do like ballin' and like it was like a crossover in the air and then hit the frog splash.
All right. Oh, I think I've seen that before, actually, now that I think about it. So there's a triple threat match for the number one contendership to the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Knight, Uso, and Punk. I don't know what they're doing, but I would if I've watched this for long enough, I would assume Mr. Punk would probably win.
Yeah.
None of these three really interest me that much. I like Punk, but
Like, LA Knight is cool, but I don't see him as a main eventer.
oh,
He's
everyone
like
that watches
a
these every
US
week know what
title
I
guy.
think of LA Knight. I'm not a big LA Knight guy. I'm also not a big Jey Uso guy. Now I understand why they're popular. Oh God, she's gonna yell at Kyrie again. Oh God, she's pissed. Oh, Jesus. Oh God. This is my favorite thing on WWE at the moment. Is this story? Oh. Oh.
Also, that match went for ages too.
Fuck yeah, it did. I was like, girls, take it home. It was good though, but oh God.
You're dead.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Holy power slap.
I love this storyline. I know it's very, no, I wouldn't say basic, but phew, it's been cooking.
They are really getting their money's worth out of Rhea for this weekend.
Yeah, they are.
Hey Rhea, come down here. You're flying down a week early. You're doing media all week, and now you're going to wrestle on every show.
Because she started the week in, well, like last week in Adelaide. I think she was home for a hot minute, and then she went to Perth.
Yeah. Yeah, they had her doing a ton of media stuff.
Look at her. Ear's getting fucking lit. I know. That chant on the post show was absolutely insane. And they didn't bleep it.
The C bombs.
Everyone block your ears because I'm about to say that word and I know some people don't like it. But they were saying Asuka's a shit cunt. And Rhea was like, oh my God.
That's my people.
Asuka as a bin chicken was also great. Did they just do it again there? I didn't even realize. See, that's how much I don't pay attention.
I just love that. Yeah, all of the Rhea just sitting there being like, "These are my people.
She was like,
It's my country.
Oh, she was like,
It's what we
oh
do."
dear. Even Jackie Redmond said to the crowd, she's like, this is a family show. Because I know how Americans don't love that word. But
No.
off air, I say that word like it's nothing. It's like, in fact, it's lost its meaning to me a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I don't really use it in a negative context. I can think of plenty of other words that I use instead of that.
My mum and I use it quite playfully with each other instead of.
Yeah, it's quite playful.
You're not a pain in my ass. You're a pain in my. After we watched, not The Gentleman. There was like a show on Amazon or Netflix or something. And yeah, we watched that, and someone called their sister that, and we were like, oh, well, we're gonna use that now.
Look at my eyes looking into my eyes. We care. So me and Stuart were talking about this on the Crown Jewel watch party. You probably are in bed by this time. Stuart was like, how do we feel about their name? Riho. Because like Rio EO, that's their name. I preferred my name, which is Lesbians. Because I think they're in love with one another. Which is, it's not a problem for me. But they are lesbians because whatever they're doing right now is way gayer than just having sex with one another. They're lesbians. I don't... Stuart lost his shit at it.
That's it. Have you seen the gym Rhea built at their house?
No.
They basically built a fitness first at their house.
Huh.
They have their house, and then they have a whole separate building.
Yeah, well, I mean, it checks out.
Giant proper gym.
It checks out. Whoa! A $52 donation just came in. Oh dear God, we're getting very close to this.
Oh no!
What have I said?
Oh,
a $52.
no.
Thank you. Who was that? Christy. Thank you so much for the $52 donation. Uh-oh. We're like, hey, she got her old music back. Kyrie's got her old music. Everyone's getting their old music back. Oh, hell yeah. Yo. Yes. Oh, my God. It's like NXT Black and Gold days again. Oh.
I would get excited, but I didn't know she had new music.
It was like...
Generic as ass.
I don't mean this in a horrible way, but it was like they gave her... They're like, she's Japanese.
Of course.
That was the... Yeah, that was... Oh, she's got her old music back. Yes, let's go. Oh, I'm so happy. I would never, ever, ever go to Perth for a holiday. Are you kidding me? I also can't swim.
No.
So.
The only reason I would go to Perth is to swim with whale sharks.
The only reason I'd go to Perth and have ever been to Perth is for wrestling.
Well, this weekend... The only reason I would have gone there is for EPW yesterday.
Yeah, would you have went... If someone said, hey, man, let's go to Crown Jewel together, would you have went?
If they were going to pay for the flats, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Because I priced it out, and I could just fly back to the States for the same price.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I don't know if you're aware of this, Jamie, but flying out of Adelaide is like, other than Perth,
Hey.
like flying out of... What's going on? What's
Volkanovski.
I don't
From my neck of the woods.
I'm not a USC guy. I don't know anything about USC. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Volkanovski's from Warilla, which is like... It used to be 10 minutes from my house. And then I moved.
Oh, I was going to say, how did it used to be? Did the town move? But you moved. That makes more sense.
I moved away.
Yes, Kyrie's got her old music. I'm so happy. All right, this was worth staying up for because Kyrie's got her old music. Hell yeah. Let's go. So they really are. I seen that report come out the other day that a lot of people have just requested their old music and they're just like, okay,
They're like,
fine.
yeah, fair.
You can have it now. Like, because Shinsuke's got his old music back. The Street Profits have their old music back. Now Kyrie's got her old music back.
Yeah, I think they realized that their music department sucked.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of it came out is that the people that made it are no longer a thing, so they have to paying a lot more money to the people now because it's like the band that made it.
Oh, that CFOs people.
They broke up, so then
gone.
the way that their contracts was worded was they still get the same amount of money each instead of together. So they were paying double the price for one song. So they were like, well, no,
Screw you.
which is fair. Like I'd probably do the same. But then they hired Def Rebel, who are absolutely
suck.
ass.
They are
For
terrible.
every one good song, they have about 12 bad ones. So I think they're just like, you know what? We're making literal thousands of dollars for one person going to this show. We may as well give them their old music back. We'll see about Drew. I don't really think his old music suits him anymore, though. I have no problem with Drew's music now. I don't think Broken Dreams is like suiting Drew McIntyre in this day and age. I wouldn't assume that. I don't listen. Rhea's going to win this match. I don't think Kyrie's beaten Rhea here, but oh, were you a NXT Black and Gold person? Yeah, I thought you would be, considering you like AEW. And I guess that was NXT Black and Gold was kind of the.
That was my shit.
Yeah, I loved it too, but
because it was basically AEW.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was about to say, I know some people don't like what people say this, but I don't think there would be an AEW if Black and Gold didn't succeed, because it showed that kind of wrestling can work to the masses.
Had a fan base, yeah. That and yeah, obviously the first ever All In made them go, oh, hang on.
Yeah, but I mean, even to a certain degree, without NXT being able to sell out arenas, I understand they were selling out arenas when they're on, loaded weekends and stuff like that, But I mean, the worst thing that happened to NXT
gave
was
the Bucks
AEW.
the confidence to be able to go, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, to me, nothing beats prime Black and Gold NXT days. Like, I was probably, when I think about it now, at the height of my fandom.
At the time, that was all I watched.
I had a period where I was like, I'm only watching this. Like,
yeah, I didn't watch Raw, didn't watch SmackDown, but I watched NXT.
Because this is not going to surprise you, but the women were fucking down there. I was like, why would I watch the women on here when the women down here are doing
actually wrestling cool stuff?
Oh, like they're actually having wrestling matches, and that's coming from a person who is a known diva stan. But like, I was like, well, and that's why I love TNA so much, man, because TNA were doing it way before NXT was even around. Oh, that's a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. There's a section of the audience, internet audience, that think Rhea can't wrestle, and I really don't understand it. There is people on the internet, they're like, she's overpushed and she can't even wrestle well. And I'm like, oh, yes, serious?
What are you talking about? She's one of the best ones they have.
Yeah. Rhea, me and JPJ see this every week here, Jamie, but Rhea's stardom is on a different level than nearly anyone on this roster, man or woman. Oh, shit.
Well, that's it. I saw...
He is going to beat her up.
One of the wrestlers here in Australia put up a thing today. Who would be the 4 Australian wrestlers on a Mount Rushmore for Australian wrestling?
She would be
And
top of the list.
she was one of the first people.
Yeah.
I was like, of course she is. It'd be Madison Eagles, Davis Storm, Rhea, and Jag.
Yeah.
Because without Madison, there would be no Rhea.
Well, without Madison, there wouldn't be a lot of, probably no Australian women, really, in a sense.
And then Jag was the one that, like, he coached them all in NXT during that period.
So crazy.
And opened up all the doors in Japan for them before and after.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you completely, but Rhea's just... She's one of those rare people in wrestling, because wrestling has a really horrible thing of this, of like not being able to break out of wrestling. They're big, even if you're big in wrestling, that's it. Rhea has transcended wrestling.
Yeah.
She's starting to, like, people know at least what she looks like to the casual eye of just like, I don't watch wrestling, but that girl looks cool. I mean, not that wrestling is all about looks, but it's a part of it. It's the entertainment business. It's just, you turn on the TV if you're just, wandering around. If you're on Netflix and you're browsing and you see her on the poster, you're like, well, who's this fucking chick? She looks cool as all hell. She's a very modern day woman. And it's just, I don't know, it's just cool. I will never understand the argument of people disliking. I mean, people hate success, really, don't they? Happens with literally every wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
They become quote unquote over pushed. I hate that word. What does that even mean? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Clap. Yeah, everyone. I kind of want Kyrie to win just so her music plays again. Fuck her up, Rhea. Fuck her up. I'm not sure if the Australian crowds are the best for TV wrestling.
Yeah, probably not. Hence why they're bleeping a lot of that.
Yo, they're bleeping a lot of it. Let's go. Let's go. When was what was your last WWE show? Was it Super Showdown?
That I attended?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, right. Because you didn't do Chamber, did you, last year?
No.
Nah.
And yeah, I haven't been to any in the States since.
Oh,
AEW
hello.
started.
Got a $12 donation from John. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, friend. We are like 130 away from reaching that goal. Calm down, everyone. Fuck her up, Rhea. Fuck her up. Michael Cole calling Oscar a weirdo.
There you go. I just sent you a photo, the best photo I can find of their gym.
Holy shit. Now, you know where my eyes went first.
Buddy?
Holy shit. He is almost too much. That's terrifying to me.
That's a lot of man.
Like, he would really hurt me a lot.
But yeah, like their gym is bigger than
That's
most
ridiculous.
people's houses.
We did a little something. We built a gym. That looks like the same size as my local gym. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think their plan is to like have it so that wrestlers that they're friends with can come and use it rather than going to the public gyms and dealing with fans
What
just
the fuck?
hanging out at the gyms.
I know, but seriously, I'm still looking at it like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They basically built a giant barn and then turned it into a gym.
It's ridiculous.
Which suggests that they have a lot of money. Which is not surprising.
Hell yeah. What would be the first thing you do if you won the lotto? What would be the first thing that you would buy or do that you would be like, this is the purchase I'm doing? No, I'm not talking like a house or something like that. I'm just talking.
Yeah, so a house would be the first thing. A new car would be a nice upgrade because mine's nearly 20 years old.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'd be paying for flights and passports and stuff for Karina and her daughter to come out here.
Yeah, sure. I've always said this.
And whatever the visa
retard.
citizenship application stuff is, yeah, we're going to pay for all of that and you just come here.
I've always said this. I wouldn't tell anyone that I'd won the lottery or was rich, but you would see signs because my teeth would be fixed. I'd have brand new teeth. They would be white as all hell. Like, I want my smile to glow as I'm leaving, baby. You know, like I want like Roman Reigns veneers.
My signs would be that this office would look a lot different.
Hell yeah.
It would be actually kitted out like a proper studio.
And I would probably, if I won the lottery today, I would get giddy. I'd get a few of my valuable things and I would move. I'd say, I don't care what you do with the rest of it. Burn it all down. I don't give a shit. but I would just like have a box of shit, probably take my PlayStation and my computer and the cat, and would be out of here.
Yep.
I'd probably move to. I wouldn't mind moving to Sydney. I'll come and knock on your door, and I'll be like, "Hello, I've moved here. I'm in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'd be.
Would you like to come on my
I'd
private
be going
plane?"
north.
Oh, you're a North boy. I see. I'd probably do Melbourne before I do Sydney. I love Melbourne.
No, I'd be much further north.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'd be up in summer all-time Queensland.
You have no idea how. I would prefer the weather of Tasmania.
Ugh.
I would never move
You're
to
a South
Tasmania.
Australian boy.
I would never move to Tasmania, but
No,
I do not like humid, hot weather. Ugh.
I'd be probably in. I don't think I'd go to Brisbane because visiting Brisbane, I was like, Brisbane's kind of dull.
I've never been there, but
I'd be in around Surfers somewhere.
have you been to Adelaide?
No,
Might have to change that soon, mate.
I like Melbourne, but it gets too cold to me, and I'd get sick too often.
I like the cold. It gets pretty
I can't.
cold in Adelaide as well, so.
I can't do the cold. I get sick, which is bad. Hence why Queensland would be great for me because it'd be warm and sunny
you'd love it.
most of the time.
Oh god, she's gonna fold her up. Oh Jesus! Oh,
Jesus.
Curry sold that like a pancake. That was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I'd build like a custom house too if I won the lotto.
I mean, yeah.
Be like, nice big chunk of property, and it'd have like my residence, my mum's residence, my brother's residence, and then a studio.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So then I'd be doing Dynamite watch parties, and I wouldn't be sitting in an office chair. I'd be on a couch.
Oh, dude. I would probably be doing like every watch party on the Hive because I'd be like, well, hello. You want me to watch NXT? Sure. Actually, you would probably be like, sure, I'll watch NXT. Why not?
Yeah. You want me to watch whatever? Okay.
This match is really good. I'm even paying attention to it as we're talking, but this match is really good. Which is what a shock, Jamie, because as a person who probably doesn't watch a lot of WWE, the women are usually the best thing about it.
Yeah. Every week I'm like, yeah, the women's match looked pretty good. Everything else looked kind of us.
It's WWE's biggest asset is their women. And it really bothers me sometimes that they don't realize that.
Yeah.
Because as a person who loves women in wrestling, like if it wasn't for women in wrestling, I wouldn't be watching anymore. Like I know that for a fact. They don't, not always. I'm not saying they don't value it because they clearly do. This match has got a lot of time. Like we're doing just fine. Oh, ooh, Asuka. But I don't know. There's sometimes I'm just like something that really I notice. What's up, Hart? Something I really notice a lot watching Crown Jewel is like the amount of time Cody and Seth got versus the amount of time Stephanie and Tiffany got when they're meant to be the same
Equal.
title.
Yep.
And it happens every time. And I don't care what anyone tells me. People are like, it's not always the women that get cut. I'm like, okay, sure, but they're usually first on the list.
Yeah, they're majority of the time they're one of the first ones to get time cut.
And Stephanie and Tiffany was really starting to cook too, and then it ended.
I think what I like the most about the way they book their women is it's more simple. There's not as often the
Oh,
convoluted run-in shenanigans shit fight endings.
their women are
Like they
I mean,
have
this match
those,
is pretty
but
good.
not as often.
Oh, look at that.
Like it feels like every men's main event is run-ins galore.
It's just
To finish.
overbooked. And that's okay sometimes. I'm not saying it's a part of wrestling. I understand sometimes it happens, but they do it every main event. Oh, Io's going to get Asuka. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I got, shit.
There it is. It's done.
Well, never mind. Riptide. See you later. Nice knowing you, Kyrie.
Classic Rhea pin.
Lesbian.
On that, Buddy or Rhea the top?
Rhea.
Yeah.
It definitely ain't Buddy. Oh no! Oh boo, Asuka. I just realized how cool Asuka's jeans are. They're like 2 colors.
Holy.
Rhea's so good, man.
When's the next pay-per-view?
Not until Survivor Series, end of November. They have a Saturday night's main event though in a few weeks.
Okay, so
I think the
Looks
1st
like-
of November is the Saturday night's main event, and then War Games is like the 29th. It's the week after whatever the AEW paper is in November. Full Gear.
Full Gear. Yeah.
It's the week after that. Because they always do Survivor Series like the weekend after Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving's on the Thursday, and then that's just like the tradition of Survivor Series. Not sure how much longer that will
I
last.
was gonna say they're like trying to build this to
Oh, War Games, I think, is the.
yeah.
You would think it would be like Team Asuka, Team Rhea, EO, Kyrie, obviously in there.
Or are they building to a triple threat of
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did she sell it like that? Oh, my God. You're breaking that like that, Rhea.
is it Asuka, Rhea, Io as a triple threat, maybe?
Well, I think still endgame for this story is Asuka and EO one-on-one. Because they keep kind of teasing that, but they don't deliver on it. So I think that...
Or does
They
Kyrie split and then it's a 4-way?
Well, I don't know, because the way Asuka's been treating Kyrie, it's kind of like Kyrie's being manipulated by this. No, Saturday night's main event isn't in Boston. It's in Salt Lake City on the 1st of November because there's a Salt Lake City Halloween episode of SmackDown the night before. And then Boston show is a Raw show, and that's where Cena's going to be on. And then Cena's got Madison Square Garden, and then Cena's got War Games, and then Cena's got the Saturday night's main event in December in Washington. What the fuck is Kyrie doing? That DDT was pretty sick.
Where are the Aussie wrestler paramedics?
Yeah, I was basically waiting for you to say something. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know that guy.
Hold on. I know him.
Nah, that's just Kenny Dykstra.
Yeah, it's just Kenny. So I shoot. Oh no, wait, never mind. I was like, hold on. They're all going home, but never mind. A lot of them are going to Melbourne and then off to Japan. Not the whole crew, obviously, because they're in Japan and SmackDown's in like Sacramento or something like that.
Yeah, so the SmackDown crew is probably going home.
I think a lot of them already have gone home.
Yeah.
I would assume whatever crew I'm looking at right now is what I'm going to get on Wednesday.
Yeah, I would think so.
What is CJ saying? That's a big message. You bring that tradition that was state system. Right on. 6 on 6. Wouldn't even be in the chamber participants. Oh. Okay. So I, as a
That was
person
a
who,
promo.
it was interesting. As a person who's dipped in and out at AEW pretty much its entire run, I get into it, then I fall out of it. I get into it, fall out of it. That's just how I've been. I don't know why my relationship with AEW was like that. It's just always have been. I missed his entire run in AEW. Was it any good?
Yes. It was,
Okay.
The start of it was good, and then he didn't want to lose to anyone, and then that's when it came off the rails.
Right.
When he first came in, it was like, oh, this is cool.
Right.
And then it got to the point where he just didn't want to lose, and it was like, well, what the?
Never.
We can't do anything with you if you don't want to lose ever.
So, okay, I agree with you, CJ. There shouldn't be a pay-per-view between Rumble and Mania until now that Mania is like way later in the schedule. It's like mid-April. There's no way you can have the end of January, then all the way up to mid-April with no PLE in the middle, with WWE at least. I just don't, unless that's where they run a Saturday Night's Main Event and you build that as more of a PLE. But I agree with you. I don't think there should be, but you know.
The biggest issue is when you end up getting like a PLE in every 3 weeks. It's like, okay, that's
yeah, I don't like that nanny
hectic.
wrestling. Okay, way later in the schedule, I mean, is that there used to be a time where Mania was in March, and then it just slowly moved and moved and moved, and all of a sudden it's like the 19th
a
of April.
mid-April show now.
What are we doing? It used to be literally like the 25th of March.
Yeah, it was a pre-Christmas show. Pre-Easter.
Yeah. Well, I do not like that green shirt. Yeeting ain't easy. Are you kidding? I don't know if it was ever exactly the 25th, you fucking thing. No. There has been earliest WrestleMania date. I actually think that
There were definitely late March shows.
oh wait, that gave me like okay, I'm gonna go through every WrestleMania start date. I'm gonna prove my point. God, I wish there was an easier way to look at this.
Are you a fan of the 2-day pay-per-view?
24th of March in 1991. 20th of March in 1994. 23rd of March 1997. 29th of March 1998. 28th of March 1999. March 17th, 2002. March 30th, 2003. March 14th, 2004. So I would like you to eat that crow right now and apologize to me. CJ trying to fucking one-up me on my own fucking show. Apologize to me. If you're gonna insult me, at least be right. The 14th of March, all right, you dumb bitch.
Bring your facts. Or Josh will dunk hard.
It's 10 to 12. I'm like, off the rails. Now, what'd you ask me? Sorry.
2-night pay-per-views. Yay or nay?
For Mania, sure. That's about it. Although
I don't even
like
like for Mania because like half the time one show's really good and the other show's trash.
Bro, people always tell me they're like, oh, wouldn't you rather that than an 8-hour show? I'm like, for Mania? No, I can sit there for 8 hours and watch wrestling. I'm not saying I want that for every pay-per-view, but for Mania?
I watched Mania this year and it felt like it was
I didn't love Mania this year.
each show was like 2 halves of a show.
Yeah, and
It's like some good stuff and a whole bunch of filler shit.
They should have switched a lot of the matches around, and one night would have been really, really good, and one night would have been really bad. But I would rather that, because there was standouts from that Mania, like that triple threat, obviously the women's triple threat, and even the men's triple threat. Wait, who's wrestling Brunson? Jimmy? Oh. Most overused spot in wrestling right there. In WWE, I should say. Well, in wrestling. Wait, is he wrestling Jimmy? I'm lost. Jimmy, okay.
Yeah, there was just so much on this Mania where I was like, you could have cut that and I wouldn't have cared.
Oh, me. I say that with nearly every wrestling show that's ever been in existence, Jamie.
Like we could have had like half of the amount of matches and just done one night and it would have been brilliant.
Okay, it's Jimmy Uso. Big Jim. Big Jim is here. Big Jim.
And the crazy part with this Mania too is like one night was all like the weird stipulation matches.
Yeah,
and the other night was all the just standard matches. I was like, why were these so unbalanced?
They did the same on SummerSlam, I feel, this year. I had no interest in a 2-night SummerSlam. I barely have an interest in a 1-night SummerSlam. So
yeah, SummerSlam was the same. It was all gimmick matches and then regular matches.
So weird. It was so weird. I didn't really understand it at all. Bronson Reed. He had a big win over Roman Reigns on the weekend, which is, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal.
Bronson Reed, one of my first wrestling interviews.
One of your first wrestling, what did you say, sorry?
One of my first wrestling interviews.
Oh, really?
And easily the one with the biggest size difference between participants of said interview. It looks ridiculous on video.
My first ever in-person wrestling interview was Seth Rollins. He kept calling me buddy. I think it was because I was so little. He was really nice, though. But it was weird. It is very intimidating when they come at you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, this person's real. And they're huge. But they're not huge in a sense of like, oh my God, this person is superhuman. Like, they still look like real people. But it's weird.
Yeah, Bronson.
Well, not Bronson.
Bronson doesn't look like a real human.
To be fair, my second interview was Nia Jackson. I was like, I mean, this endearingly, that's a big human being. Like, she could pick me up and throw me across the room if she wanted to. Sweetest human being I've ever met, by the way, Nia Jax. Shout out. I know she's watching. But she was the sweetest lady I think I've ever met in my life. She was like, you could have went longer. I wouldn't have cared. I'll stay here until everyone's all done. I'm like, I don't want to get yelled at by the PR people.
Yeah, I interviewed Robbie Eagles was my first one.
Mm.
And then I went to a Melbourne show and they were like, yeah, we'll get you someone, like MCW were like, we'll get you an interview with someone. And then they walked me backstage and they're like, here's Bronson. And I was like,
you were like, holy shit. Holy shit, man.
Sat down, positioned the camera, and
oh shit, we got another donation. $69. Nice. From
Nice.
Jared. Thank you very much. Oh dear God. Oh no. We are now $98 away from me doing a 24-hour stream.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, I don't know what I've got myself into here, friends. Oh dear.
Yeah, like if you go and watch that interview with Bronson, it's just like the funniest looking thing. It's like
I'm gonna watch
he's
it.
so big compared to me.
I'm not gonna watch it tonight because immediately following this episode of Monday Night Raw, I will be in fact going to sleep.
Nah, just stay awake. Just push through it.
Nah.
You don't have to do anything tomorrow.
No, nothing at all. Don't have to drive and then go on a plane.
You can sleep on the plane. You can sleep at the hotel.
Homeboy is a nervous flyer, so I need to get somewhat. Yeah, I'm hold on to the sides. Like, I always think the plane's getting hijacked. It's really bad.
No, really Bronson is not that tall, CJ, but he is as wide as he is tall. And I'm short, so he's still taller than me.
Was he a nice person?
Yeah, he's a big, giant, cuddly teddy bear.
Goes for Port Adelaide, though. Can't be that nice. Gross. Yucky. Wonder if me and Bronson have been to the same showdowns before. Adelaide Crows games. Adelaide, Port Adelaide games. We've just been standing around, I think I'm shorter than... I'm not 4'11". My mum is, but I'm not.
Wow. We'll find out in February.
I am 5'4". My mum is 4'11". My sister is 5 foot. My older brother is 5'5". My dad is 5'6", and my uncle Shane is 6'4". What the fuck?
He just got all of that.
And my grandpa, 5'7", 5'8". My nana, short as all hell, but for some reason, my uncle Shane is 6'4". He's the only one in the family that is tall. Yeah, we're all real short.
Feet. Hang on, let me work it out. I know how tall I am in centimeters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5'5", so I'm taller than you.
You're taller than me. I'm 5'5" on a good day. That's what I like to say. On a good day, I'm 5'5". If you put me in the right shoes, I'm 5'5". Oh, damn. Lady Ref Jess. Love her around these parts of the internet. So for our American or that side of the world, viewers that are watching this in the morning, this is what we experience on the normal, is watching morning wrestling. How, like, not in a funny haha way, but are you enjoying it? Because I truly miss it right now. I miss it being 9 a.m.
I don't know how I'd feel about 8 a.m. 8 a.m.'s a bit early.
Well, you got to remember, like, your 9 a.m. shows are my 8:30.
That's true.
So I'm not enjoying this late night wrestling, to be fair, because I'm looking at the time and I'm like, I should be asleep for 2 hours by now.
If this had been 8 Eastern, I'd have been totally
I would have been
fine with
so
that.
down.
That would
I
have
would have been
great.
like, bring it on. I would have done a post show. Like, I would have been like, hell yeah. Peggy, Jamie said he's 5'5". Quick count, Jess. No. Short kings all the way around, you know? All the way around. You'll just watch it whenever, which is fair, but I mean, it could be worse. Like, wait, are you 6'7"? Holy shit! There was absolutely no 6'7" is that's a large human being. Oh, okay, never mind. You're not 6'7". Okay, never mind. I was like, holy shit. 8'2". Oh my god, look at that. Oh.
That's some power.
Big boy.
Backflip.
Yikes.
That's such a classic Bronson spot.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, finish this. This doesn't need to go. What is that joke? All the little Gen Zers are saying 6'7". What is that joke? I don't get it. I know that I'm getting older because I don't understand that joke at all.
And you're younger than me, so how do you think I feel?
Yeah, like,
I'm like, what?
I see it all on the time on. What did I just say? What? I see it all the time on TikTok, and they're saying like 6'7", and I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it makes
I would
even
yell
less
tsunami,
sense
but it
to
is
me.
midnight. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on ever, to be fair. That's actually not. That's actually true. I do that when I go to a hotel.
What are you doing at a hotel?
I take off all my clothes, then put a robe on, and then just get in the bed and go to sleep. What?
I will admit that does not shock me.
It's just like so comforting. Because you're just not in your own house. Oh god, Jimmy's gonna die. Woof woof. Oh, that wasn't a great spear from him. Maybe someone should save him.
A certain Yeeter?
I don't think Roman's here anymore. I think he would have went home. As soon as that show ended, he would have like, bye-bye. See you later.
Where's the Yeet man?
Yeah, I guess he will. Oh, God. Jesus. Homeboy did that with a watch on. Bless his heart. Yeah. When I go away, like, there's always one day where I'm like, I have no plans. I don't want to see anyone else. I just want to do nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jimmy. Watch out. Watch out, Jim. Why does the music make him stop running? He would have had plenty of time to still hit him. Wrestling is so dumb. Wrestling is so stupid. If he just kept running, he could have just done it, and Jay would have just had to watch. So they're going to beat him up, right? So then he's like not great for the main event. And that's how Jay will take the fall in that. So then someone can take the fall without looking too weak. Right? Because I hate when WWE do this. It pisses me off to no core. No end. Why do they book themselves in a corner where they don't want anyone to lose? Don't book the match. Put someone in that you don't mind losing.
Yeah.
There's always someone that's got to look strong but lose. And it's like, people can lose. It's okay. Like, it's not going to kill you. It's wrestling. You can win the next week and it's fine.
You can still look good in a loss.
Yeah, sure. But there's always some kind of like, they always book themselves into a corner.
At least he didn't like come out through the crowd
Yeah,
yeeting.
right. I just seen that photo you sent me. Yeah, that's true. He didn't come out the crowd yeeting and be
Just-
like, my brother.
Oh no, my brother's getting beat down. Hang on a second. Just got to do some yeeting.
That is a very wrestling thing to do. Oh, hell yeah, Bailey. This has also been really good stuff. That if you're not watching WWE all the time, Jamie, I would suggest you watch what Bailey's doing.
I've seen Bailey's
women,
promos.
they're really good. Now, me and Bailey, I have no beef with Bailey. I like Bailey a lot, but she thinks she's a bigger Paramore fan than me, and that's just not actually true. So, just letting you know, Bailey, we can fight about it another time.
We're gonna fight in Melbourne.
Yeah, I'm going to jump the rail and be like, hey, wait a minute, hold on. I love this stuff. Give her old music back. Because her music is the worst of the worst. It is bad. Role model. What the fuck? Give her, or just give WWE. You have a lot of money.
Pay
Homegirl
Paramore.
loves pay Paramore. Pay Haley. Do what you need to do. If everyone else is getting their old music back, she needs to get better music because Bailey deserves better. Because I think the world.
Yeah, that music's
Bailey.
terrible.
Horrible. It's the worst one, I think. This music isn't bad.
That was the hardest part when I was watching the Rumble.
Is everyone's music would play and be like,
The music plays and you're like, I don't know who that is. They all sound the same.
WWE, even the era of Black and Gold, but like the main roster at the time, everyone had you knew their song. It was all recognizable. Even if it wasn't like your kind of music, you're like, okay, cool. You know that person, but Lyra's fine. Like Lyra's got fun. But Bailey's music, you don't hear that and go, yeah, that's Bailey.
Yeah. Now it's just generic rock beat and then it says their name.
Yeah.
Is that the opening lyric is their name? Cool.
Yeah. Oh God. Here's the thing though, with Lyra's, like Lyra's isn't bad per se, but that's saying something because it could be a lot better. Like it doesn't necessarily scream Lyra Valkyrie. I don't know what does, but it's not that. But that's the point, is like they need to hire people that go, what's your character? I'm going to make the music that is going to make that character better. And God, Bailey's is so bad though. Dude, it's so bad. No, we don't need Byron Saxton back on commentary. No, thank you. That's okay.
And like, you know how everyone comes out and they have like their own like custom nameplate? Not a fan of that either.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm more of a fan of like...
I feel like as a
the
champion
Raw
you should
logo.
get that.
Sure.
But everyone else should just have like...
Unless you're like the fucking Undertaker or something, then sure. But like,
Everyone else should just have, you're on Raw, this is your nameplate.
it also makes you know what show you're wearing, because WWE wrestling is really bad for this. Nothing has custom sets anymore. I don't know how we've regressed in that. Like, why were they doing that in 2002 but not doing that in the year 2025 is beyond me.
Because
But
it's cheaper now to just have
yeah,
the
I
generic
guess so.
set that we run.
Yeah.
It's just everything's LED boards.
What the fuck is Bailey doing? Hey, I know you guys are a fan of this. This tag team is wearing matching gear. Thank you. Homegirls got together and said, what color you got? Pink? Purple? Fantastic. I got you. And these two aren't even technically a team.
Now the big question is the
Roxanne-
team they're facing going to wear
Roxanne and
pink
Raquel?
and purple too?
Because if they do, yeah,
'Cause if
Purple
they
Judgment
do-
Day. Fuck.
That will annoy the fuck out of me.
Fuck. They're going to have the Judgment always wearing purple. Fuck.
At least just come out wearing all black and I'll be happy.
Yeah, hopefully they come out in all black. Oh, if they come out in purple, this may be the end for me.
Yeah,
It
that
makes
pisses
me
me off.
so. I would rather them not match. I'd rather them not match their opponents than match each other.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. This music, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Like, it's bad. We about to bring the pain on them. What the? What? Did a child write this? Oh, wait, they're in red.
Red?
And what's Roxanne in? She's in red too. We got the fucking quadruple
Bills.
here.
Well, they always match.
Leave it to the women. Leave it to the women. All right. Both matching, all in the same shades. We hit the jackpot. Roxanne Perez, very good wrestler.
Yeah.
Lyra Valkyria, very good wrestler. Bailey, very good wrestler. And lately, Raquel Rodriguez has been hooping.
Ugh. Wine country. Gross. Don't drink.
Yeah, I'm not a huge drinker, but I certainly, if I do drink, it ain't wine.
I've been to
River
one
region.
winery in my life,
I have two. I don't really.
and I was dragged there.
I remember getting there, and then a big chunk of it's gone. And then I remember being home. I did wear a beautiful suit that day.
No,
It was baby blue.
I drove there and drove home.
We got it one of those like buses. We went like
Yeah, well,
on the
I don't drink,
regional-
and Karina just wanted to go to a winery while she was here.
Have
and I was
you?
like,
I don't know
"Oh."
if you've heard of this in South Australia, but the Barossa Valley. Yeah, we went through there.
Yeah, if I was ever coming to Adelaide, it would be when Karina is here because we would be going to wineries.
Hell yeah! Let me know. I'll take you to Barossa. It's awesome.
Because I feel like that's the only reason to go to Adelaide. Or the cricket.
Ugh, I guess so. You could drag me to the cricket if. Jesus. There's not a lot of reasons I'd go to the cricket.
The Australia Day Test match?
If I'm going to the cricket, ain't to a test match, brother. Holy shit. Can't wait to see the finale of this in 5 fucking days. Holy shit, I hate cricket. The noise of cricket makes me want to throw up. I hate it. I know. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Would it weed you out to say that I played cricket for like 12 years?
No, I don't. No.
Until I broke my
Crowd
finger.
likes Bailey. Yeah, right. I played tennis for like 8 years, so.
Yeah, I played cricket from mid-teens to late 20s and then
Yeah,
shattered
right.
my knuckle.
And then just didn't do it after that.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Well, my
What-
finger
I'm
is
trying to think of what
my
else
finger
is in
still
Adelaide.
hurts from it.
You can come see the famous Rundle Mall. Everyone knows Rundle Mall,
And the
right?
balls.
Yeah, the Mall's Balls.
Why?
There's Mall's Balls, and there's the pigs also in there. You can see the Mall pigs. What else is in Rundle Mall? Rundle Mall is actually a horrible shopping place. It's not great. The only reason I ever go there is because it's like a 5-minute walk from Adelaide Oval. So I'm like, well, I've got time to kill before the football, so I'll just go to Rundle Mall. Beautiful food court in there, though. Holy shit. So much good food down there. Yum.
If Wollongong wasn't so far away, I'd take you down there to see the palm tree on a pole.
Oh, we have the big banana.
You ever what?
Don't we have the banana here?
Not in Adelaide. The big banana's in Queensland.
Oh, right. What do we have? The rocking chair. No,
Yeah, you.
What do we
yeah,
have? we have the
You
big
have
rocking
something.
chair. We
Or
have something big here.
like a horse, rocking horse, I think.
Yeah, rocking horse. Yeah.
Yeah, in Wollongong, in the mall, there's like a light pole that they strapped a palm tree to at the top of it.
Oh.
I was like, why?
Wollongong. Well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm originally from New South Wales. I was born in New South Wales. I don't know if this counts, but I was born in Broken Hill. And then
That
I
makes a lot
lived
of
in
sense.
I lived in Orange for like 3 years. And then we moved to South Australia since I was like 7. So I consider myself a South Australian, but I'm technically a fake South Australian.
I lived in Parks around that time for like 2 years.
Oh.
The old
What's going on here? I just like
satellite
turned
dish.
it.
And then I moved to Holbrook and hung out at the submarine in the middle of a country town just because we could.
God.
And
It's
now I
so
live in
funny.
Nowra and we have a helicopter on a pole.
It's so weird because like Australia is such a weird country because like unless you're here, you don't know these places at all.
No. Well, were you watching Stuart's stream earlier?
In and out, yeah.
Did you see his Sporkle quiz that I got him to do?
No, I missed.
We
Was
did
it
Australian places, real or fake.
Oh God, he would have got them all wrong.
No, him and Peggy did quite well.
Oh, okay. Because
They did not get my hometown though.
We have a bunch of places that just don't sound real.
Yeah, they did not get my birthplace. They went through the list and immediately were like, "That's a fake place," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Mm,
right.
Nope."
Titty Witty Beach. That's a real place. Titty Witty Beach is like 40 minutes from me.
Yep.
Titty Witty Beach, baby. And people are like, hold on.
It's what?
Yeah, Titty Witty Beach. Hell yeah, Titty Witty Beach.
Yeah, there was places on this list that were like, Wagga Wagga,
Oh, Wagga Wagga.
Wangaratta, Warrnambool, Queanbeyan, Ulladulla.
Dubbo.
They're looking at them like, that can't be real.
I fly in rather early to Sydney on the Friday. I didn't really think it through too much, but oh well. I think I fly in. I think my flight from Adelaide's at like 6:30.
Oh,
I
so
am.
you'll be in Sydney by like 8, 9.
I don't know what the flight time is from Adelaide to Sydney, to be honest. Let me see. Adelaide to Sydney flight.
2.5, 3 hours?
An hour and 50.
Yeah. Yeah, because Melbourne's an hour.
Yeah, I think Melbourne from Adelaide is like an hour and 15, I think, from memory. An hour and... Well, if you go Qantas, it's an hour and 15. If you go Virgin, it's an hour and 20. I don't know. And I do fly Virgin all the time. Personally,
Me too.
I'm a Virgin frequent flyer.
I have a
Qantas
lot of
is too
points.
expensive.
I also have a lot of points with Virgin at the moment.
Yeah, I got a fair bit too.
Especially from my last US trip.
Yeah, you would have going international and stuff like US, but oh God.
My plan is to bank enough to get a free flight to the States.
Yeah, well, that'd be nice. Or a free flight to Perth. Cost the same.
I have enough to go to Perth.
Bailey to belly.
I currently have enough points to fly anywhere in Australia for free, but not get home.
Yeah, right. You can just fly over and just stay. I want to do like the big like Great Ocean road trip one day. Like I'd love to do that. I love being in the car. Like a big road trip to me sounds fun. There was a little part of us last year. Me and my friends were going to drive from here to Perth. We're going to do it over a few days and drive to Perth for Elimination Chamber, but it just didn't work. You just have to take so much time off because it'll take literal days.
Yeah, it's a whole week.
Yeah, it takes literal days to get over to. I think from Adelaide to Perth, it's a 23-hour drive. So you're obviously not going to do that in one chunk. Like you're going to.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you won the lotto, you'd be like, let's drive around the country.
Yeah, because what else? It's all, you know.
But then I also just like being at home. So
Me too. I love my bed. I love my couch. I love not talking to other human beings. I like talking to them through a screen because I don't have to like be in the same room as them. Because as soon as you don't like, when you do something with like a person in your house and you have to do the whole like, oh, nice to see you. You got to get them out of your house.
Time to get out.
I can just click X on this and be like, bye, see ya, nice knowing you. I've just realized I've looked at the time and I'm like, I have to be up in 6.5 hours. I'm gonna be so tired. Oh well. Coffee, eh? Jesus.
Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have to like be in Sydney until 6:30.
Oh, in the evening. Okay, I
Yeah.
was like, in the morning, brother.
In the evening.
You're telling me to stay up until I have to go. Why don't you?
Well, if I had to be there at 6:30 in the morning, I would pretty much be getting straight in the car after this stream.
Yeah, right.
2.5 hours from my house.
Yeah, right. Got you. It takes me from here to get to Adelaide Airport. It's like 1:40, so it's not horrid, but. Oh,
What's that? I got a phone call this afternoon about an acting gig that came up last minute.
Woo!
And they're like, oh, can you get there today? And I was like, well, what time do you need me there? And they're like, oh, we were going to start at 3:45, and it was 3:10.
You're like, yeah.
And I was like, I can be there at like 5:30. And they're like, maybe not.
Never mind, actually.
It's because someone pulled out at the last minute. And I was like, well, you should have just cast me in the first place, you fools.
God. My suitcase is like down. You can probably see my like bag on the ground down there. Like it's down there. My suitcase is open, like because I got to put a few things in the morning before I go. Behind it, Giddy is just like in it. Oh no, Bailey's gonna lose. All of these. Hey, Raw's been really match heavy. I've just realized.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of wrestling on this Raw. It must be you. They knew you were watching. They're like, hey, actually, WWE, we do a lot of wrestling here on our shows. You know what I think it is? I think it's the fact that they're international and a lot of the crew's gone home. So they need to fill a lot more time with a lot more, less matches.
Less people.
But less people, but still have everything flow like a quote-unquote normal Raw.
Yep. What?
I think she wants her to split egos, so then she goes crazy and then she like fucks them up. Or is she going to beat up Lyra though?
Nope.
Nope. Well, that's nice. She went through the
bottom
rope.
gap.
Yeah. I tried to say bottom rope then, but I'm like, well, she didn't go through the bottom rope, but see ya. Whoa.
Yeah, that acting gig was like the perfect gig for me too. It was a cricket themed ad, and I was like,
oh that would have been perfect.
You probably should have called me earlier, you fools.
Yeah. Oh, nice elbow. Oh, everyone's going to complain because Roxanne's about to take the pin again.
Yep.
There's the thing, though. I don't care about wins and losses in wrestling. It, like, bothers me the least.
As long as the story makes sense.
Yeah, and, like, it's not like she's losing to fucking, no disrespect, like, Maxine Dupree. She's losing to Bailey. Why is that an issue? Someone's got to lose.
And it's a tag match. It's not a singles match. Who cares?
And also, you're a heel. To me, in my brain, heels lose. It's a tag match on Raw. She isn't taking the pin to fucking someone at WrestleMania. Like,
yeah, it's a tag match that's not for a title. So,
whatever. And like, they're clearly what the focus of this. Yeah, and what the focus is that it's Bailey's character at the moment that they're building. And like, but wouldn't everyone complain then if Roxanne just pinned Bailey right now? They'd be like, oh well, she's on the up. Oh, I know. I did Maxine a little dirty, but you know what I meant.
I guess the only thing is like, if Bailey lost, you could at least say like it's helping to create the split in her, but
Sure. Yeah, I get that. I think she may have lost.
she lost a couple to get to that point, I think.
Yeah, she had lost a few. Oh god, here comes T-Town, man. Oh, what the fuck? Seth's in a much happier mood than last week.
That is such an outfit to.
It is so ugly. It also looked like the material of it. Do you remember, like, do you know how, like, every nana in this country had, like, that one rug that felt like that? That's what that would feel like.
Yeah, it looks itchy.
Her itchy rug. It was her itchy blanket, her itchy rug. That was, every nana had that. Her itchy
My
rug.
nan
And
still has those blankets.
my nan doesn't talk to me. She doesn't like gays. But anyway,
I stay at my nan's house and they're like, here's a blanket. And I'm like, oh, no.
and you're like this. And you're like, the itchy blanket. Oh my god! I was trying to word it in a way. I'm like, I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
nana
always
has
just
the
like, I'll just keep the sheet, thanks.
and
I'll freeze.
she has the
I
itchy
prefer to
blanket
be
and
cold.
then the sewing tin that has biscuits in it and not sewing kits. Yes.
Or the biscuit tin that has sewing stuff in it.
Yeah, it's.
But he's just got so many layers of that same pattern.
And I wouldn't imagine it'd be cold over there. It wouldn't be cold. It wouldn't be hot, but it wouldn't be cold. Look at Paul. Paul is enamored.
He looks ridiculous.
Damn.
He looks like a poodle you've just given a treat to.
He's just grinning.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He definitely does look like the penguin.
He's thrilled, man. He's thrilled.
Someone's going to knock him off that mountaintop. I'm so glad we don't have to watch shows on ESPN.
Me too. I'm so happy for Maxine Dupree.
She heard your slander and she's coming to attack.
Turn off my camera. Sorry, Maxine. I mean, she beat Becky Lynch last week in a great match. They had a good little match, and the crowd was really into it. I was like, good for, again, all the Becky haters. No offense to Maxine. No offense to Maxine. She did her part, but that was Becky.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected Maxine to win.
No, I certainly didn't. So I didn't watch Raw live last week. I had stuff on. So I come home and I didn't read spoilers. Like I was like, I'm going to watch it, like, you know, just sit on my couch and watch it. And I was kind of like not fully paying attention to this
And
match.
then the count out happened and
And I was like, well, no. Well, first it was the spinning heel kick on the, there was a really, really quite a questionable near fall that Becky definitely kind of got pinned in. But I was like, oh, hold on. What are they doing
I'm
here?
not quite sure how to help you with that.
Again, what the fuck is, I didn't ask you to say anything, Echo. The fuck? So according to WrestleTix, SmackDown was the only legit sellout of the three.
Yeah, it sounds right. Although, I'm surprised Crown Jewel didn't.
It was a complete sellout for SmackDown. It was like basically a sellout for Crown Jewel, and Raw was basically a sellout as well, which doesn't surprise me. I knew they would.
I would have thought Crown Jewel would have been the guaranteed sellout.
Here was my mentality of it when I was going, was that I've never been to a Raw SmackDown. I've been to a PLE. If I was going to buy 2 out of the 3, I'd buy Raw and SmackDown, personally. Because that's kind of like bucket list stuff, you know? Like, oh, she's getting an Intercontinental title match? Oh. Oh, hometown. Sacramento. Oh, she's going to lose. But still.
Yeah, but it's also
crowd's
Triple H era. She might win. Because that's where they stung me on the predictions for the
True.
pay-per-view.
That's true.
I was like,
That crowd is going to eat that up.
it's Rhea's birthday. It's in Australia. She's losing. It's WWE. That's what they do.
That's a very Vince thing to do. But, oh, she's
And then
getting a
now-
lovely reaction.
Afterwards, I realized, like, it's not Vince anymore.
Yeah.
That's a very Vince thing.
That crowd's going to be very into that next week. That'll be a fun match to watch. Me and JPJ will be back next week for normal, regular scheduled programming. But
So Becky literally just had this week off?
yeah, she just didn't come to Perth.
I
She'll be
would
back next
assume
week.
it would be. They didn't want to fly the kid out, so they were just like,
Yeah, they
I'm
didn't want to
having a
fly
week off.
Rue out. Washington, D.C., I hope there's no one special in the crowd. And by special, I don't mean special. No further comment.
This man will be there.
Yes, that's correct. I'm also a little bit scared another man will be there. Vince McMahon.
Oh, God.
For Cena's last match.
Yeah, God.
If he ain't there for that, you know what he's going to be there for? Stephanie's Hall of Fame induction.
Surely they don't show him. If he's there, it's just, you're backstage, you shut the...
Dude, the way that WWE are leaning, we're not going to have this conversation, but the way WWE are leaning, it wouldn't surprise me. AJ.
I liked AJ going back to, like, the biker shorts.
Oh, yeah, the TNA gear. If he come out to his TNA song, I would have cried on stream. I would have been Peggy. I would have cried on stream. Oh, God. Oh, that tattoo is disgusting.
That is a lot.
Oh, I hate it. Cheetah McGee.
AJ Styles, biggest hater in the game.
Literally. Oh, him and Dragon Lee. A lot of title matches next week.
There's more title matches on Raw next week than there was last week on Title Tuesday.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Teaser for Dynamite this week. Peggy and I might go on a bit of a rant.
On a rant? Why? Well, actually,
there's-
no, teaser. That's a teaser. That's a teaser.
Yeah.
Sacramento.
Have a look at the card and you'll see the issue.
I was looking at it a little bit today because I did all my scheduled tweeting for today, so I don't have to do it on later. All right. Well, there we go. Next Monday, normal time, by the way, I should say. It's normal traditional time for Raw next week. Me and JPJ will be here for 2 Intercontinental Championship matches, and a tag team title match, I guess that they just said as well. So, pretty loaded Raw next week. Back at normal time. Back at 10:30 in the morning. Sign me up.
Will it be?
Mhm.
America doesn't change their clocks soon.
No, that's on the 1st of November. Then it goes to 11:30 for me. Stephanie! For Kerr, not McMahon. And Again, I like this music because it's not Def Rebel. I've realized it's actually just a random band that do this song. I found it on Spotify one day and I was like, oh, that's why this song is cool. I don't know if you've seen her interview that she did where they said they were going to change her song when she came to the main roster and she begged them not to.
Please do not.
Oh my God, that belt is so ridiculously big. Well, okay. How do you feel about the women's world title then? Do you hate that or
Yes,
are you a
same.
sucker for are you a sucker for the white strap though? Because I am.
Not really. I don't like
Okay.
that it's only the women that get white straps. Although the Intercontinental's white.
No, it's black. The women's Intercontinental is white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that they're like the white belts are the women belts.
The white belts are the women belts, yeah.
Didn't Cody bring the white strap back for the IC
Oh, look.
when he had it?
Yeah, like 13 years ago.
Well, please don't speak Spanish in Australia. We barely speak English.
Yeah, we don't even speak English that well. That Crown Jewel Championship is
They are
fucking
ridiculous.
What an absurd thing.
They are
It looks like a corset. Who's this? Oh, it's Raquel and Roxanne? That's the program?
Okay.
I'm not sure going into a program with a world champion when you just lost.
Is the best look.
Unless it's Raquel.
Yeah, but she was still in the losing team.
I guess.
Hey, JPJ's awake.
What's up, JPJ? How was your night at Bound for Glory? JPJ's probably like typing this, crying. He's like, "This is my show." I mean, I wouldn't be mad at Roxanne and Stephanie wrestling, to be fair, but
That would be a banger.
well, it looks like they're setting it up.
Was it JPJ or are you just
Didn't look like a
Coping.
great show. No offense.
probably wasn't too bad there.
The crowd actually were pretty loud, but I didn't think the show was that great.
Those are crown jewel belts. I like the actual design of them. They just need to be about half the size.
I think I don't like the design. That to me just looks like a bunch of shit.
I like the sparkles.
I don't mind the sparkles on it, but I think that it looks
They're
like it
probably
would
a-
cut into her.
They're probably a little over complex, especially if you shrunk it down. It would become kind of messy.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the thing I
yeah.
miss about like the belts. They don't really have, especially
Character?
the WWE ones. They don't have a lot of jewels on them except for the W.
Yeah. Combined 3-day. Yes.
I hate when they do that shit.
40,530. 503, I should say.
See, Stuart wants. Have you seen there's an indie belt in the States that's like.
Yes, I know exactly the
Huge.
one you're talking about.
Stuart wants them to look like that.
All right, main event time. We might be out of here by.
2 random Bulldogs jerseys. Where's the random South fan? There's always one.
Yeah. You know, I've been saying this for weeks. I fucking hate this shit. But on Wednesday night, you know that I'm going to be doing this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that works out at a conveniently perfect 13,501 each night.
Isn't that funny?
Which I think is the capacity of that venue.
I mean, to be fair, in their defense, it looks pretty fucking packed. It just
Yeah.
certainly doesn't look. It probably wouldn't. Listen, it's entertainment. Ham that shit up. I'd probably do the fucking same, to be honest. But at least at least you can get away with saying that they're all three are sold out because it does look.
It does
there's
look pretty full.
There's no empty seats.
So the capacity for that venue on a regular tennis day is 15.5.
Okay. And obviously WWE or wrestling has a little bit less because they have set designs.
They cut out a side.
Me oos.
So yeah, 13.5 is probably capacity.
So do you think that Australia becomes a part of the regular rotation now for WWE and AEW? Do you think this is just like the norm now, once a year?
WWE, definitely. Especially if states are going to start bidding against each other for it.
Well, you got to think that if other states would look at this now at Perth and they go, well, it obviously brings in some kind of a revenue here because it's 3 nights where they can sell out arenas and people are staying for that long.
And all the people that I know that went over have done touristy stuff, so that's money into the economy.
Staying at hotels, they're eating their food, I will say one thing about RAC Arena that I find really handy is that it's right in the heart of the city. Like it's like directly, like you can just get a hotel pretty much anywhere in Perth CBD and you can walk to RAC Arena. You can't do that with the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. You can with Adelaide Oval. Adelaide Oval is like a 5-minute walk from the city, but the Adelaide Entertainment Centre with their arena is
out of town.
Yeah.
Same as Brisbane. Brisbane for AEW, the arena was like 30 minutes out of town.
Yeah, right.
And there was nothing out there. Once you were out there, that was it. You were there for that, and there was no food, nothing.
I like when arenas or stadiums are in walking distance from the city. It's just a lot easier. That's a big part why I like Adelaide Oval so much.
Kudos is out of the city centre. It sucks.
Yeah, like Rod Laver, it is.
At least when you get out there, there's a bunch of bars, bunch of restaurants. There's heaps of stuff out there to do.
There's a little bit on where the Adelaide Entertainment Centre now that I think about it. Like it is a bit out, but there is stuff on that street, for lack of a better term. Jesus Christ.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it is. That was a big pop too. Punk's going to get a nice big reaction in a minute too. Oh boy.
Yeah, BEC is an absolute pain in the butt. And Kudos is like, it's a pain in the butt, but if you're in the city, you just catch the train out there.
Yeah, right.
Which is included in your ticket. And then there's a whole bunch of restaurants.
I'm relying on you when we go, by the way. I'll be like,
different pubs.
I'll be like messaging you on the Saturday, be like, you're going to come in and take me in here because I don't know what the fuck I'm going. I've been to Sydney once for less than 24 hours and I stayed by the Harbour Bridge. So I haven't really even been into the city, like right in. Like I don't know.
Are you staying out near Kudos?
I don't exactly know because there wasn't many hotels available because fucking Ed Sheeran's on the same.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of just get what I could. I'll look up where I'm staying. I don't know exactly. All I know is that it's in the city center. That's all I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're the total opposite side of town.
Oh, fantastic. That's good to know. I just got what I could. You know what I mean? Because I was like, well, holy shit. And sure, I could probably get stuff closer to the arena, but I don't want to pay.
I don't think you would have. Not with Ed on. All of the hotels around Kudos would have been booked.
Yeah. CM Punk.
Which is also why I booked
you to wrap
parking
this
already.
up in 20 minutes. Yeah, right.
As soon as it was announced and I got my ticket, I booked parking.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I'm in car park 1, which is right next door.
Yeah, right.
Rather than car park 7, which is a 10-minute walk to even get to the car park.
Oh, Punk. So Punk last year was obviously meant to come over for Perth and he got hurt. So he was really bummed about that because he's like, I don't know how many times I'm coming over here again. Like I couldn't imagine Punk would be wrestling for that much longer.
No.
What do you reckon? He's got a good 2 years left in him? A good 2 years, I mean.
Yeah, I think probably 2. I think next year they'll dedicate to AJ retiring. And and then the year after will be Punk's year.
Because this is not the last time they're going to do this retirement year stuff when Cena's has been from a
So
not from a
profitable.
booking, yeah, profitable.
Just the
Oh, she's
merch.
crying. So, from what I hear, it wasn't. I don't know if I believe it, but apparently those shirts on a Crown Jewel, those Cena shirts, were not given out. Like people just genuinely bought them.
No, they were sold for $70 a pop.
I say that, but I'll probably buy one on Wednesday.
If they have them.
If they have 'em.
They sold a bunch.
Yeah, if they have them.
There was also on Crown Jewel
retires
Day.
first? Punk or Randy? Punk. Crown Jewel Day, what were we going to say? Sorry, I interrupted.
On our Crown Jewel Day, they were selling a 1-of-1 signed John Cena Aussie belt
I did see that.
for $3,500.
Yeah, it's
No.
ridiculous.
Three and a
It
half?
was
Yeah,
more than that.
$3,500.
Wasn't it more than that?
I think it was 3.5.
Because they had two. They had two different belts. They had one signed by just Cena and one signed by a bunch of people.
Eh.
Because like Tiffany
then-
signed it and like
Did you see what they were selling at the superstore today?
no.
The broken table from Bronson's match signed
Holy
by
shit.
Bronson, and
That
the
would've been-
garbage can
Holy shit.
for like $500 or $600 a pop.
Yeah, right. They weren't handed out. Yeah. Oh my god, they're singing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Punk retired. Oh,
I think Punk retires before Randy. I think Randy's going to be one of those people that wrestle for a little while, but not wrestle all the time.
yeah, he comes back and does things here and there.
Where Punk, I think, is a little bit more inclined to like just be done.
Go hardcore for 12 months and then be done.
Yeah, and then be done, and then just do stuff. You know, producer, whatever he's going to do after trainer, whatever.
I see him going and just coaching in NXT.
I think he'd be pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, this crowd has been pretty good. The crowd all 3 nights have been really good. I think they would be pretty happy. That was one of my biggest takeaways from Crown Jewel Perth is watching that. Elimination Chamber Perth. Watching that back, I'm like, oh, because it's open air. Like you didn't really get the atmosphere of what an Australian crowd could be like. Like yes, aesthetically it looks fantastic, but because it's open, as everyone knows, it just goes straight
Up and out, yeah.
because it was a lot where I was standing. I'm like, oh fuck, it's nice and loud, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, yikes. But here, you actually get to experience what an Australian crowd would sound like. Yeet. So, Chad, I would assume. Me and Jamie both said Punk probably wins here. Are we feeling that, chat? Are we feeling like Punk's going to win? I would probably. I really don't like Jey Uso or LA Knight. I'm just not their biggest fans. What would I know? I understand they're very popular, but they're just not my kind of wrestler. WWE's weird main event scene is so weird because it's very babyface heavy.
Yeah. Apart from
They've got a lot-
Seth, everyone's a babyface.
Yeah, everyone in the top spot really is like Roman, Cody, Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, if you want to class him in there.
LA's kind of in between, I guess.
Yeah.
He can be a heel if he needs to.
Even if you look at like the upper mid card, like Sami Zayn, he's a face. Jacob Fatu, he's a face. Damian Priest, you got Drew. But they have a lot more, which is weird because usually it's the other way around. Usually you have no baby faces and
It's
you have
heel heavy.
heel. But WWE, is that a good problem to have if you have too many good baby faces? I guess so, because you're always looking for the next baby face.
And it's easy to turn someone heel.
Yeah.
It's a lot
and-
harder to turn someone face.
Oh my god, baby faces are the fucking worst.
Yeah, I just Googled the agreement that the partnership they have with WA. Apparently they have 4 more events through 2026.
Like, is that just WWE events or is that
TKO.
because I think they announced that they're doing 3 UFC shows in 2026, like 2 fight nights and then a numbered show.
Pay-per-view, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be And then that would leave WWE with 1 next year. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know if it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I think
feel
after
like
doing 3, like they know now. They're like, well, if we're going to come over here all this way,
we might as well do a whole weekend.
Well, they've been here since Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like last week. Like they've been here since, so they've all been here doing stuff. So like make a week out of it. I just don't see the value in them coming over for a Saturday and then just hopping on a plane and going back for Raw. But I think they announced 2 fight nights and a pay-per-view. I think I remember that in the original press release, but I could very well be wrong.
Reading through it now, it says they'll host 1 UFC fight night later this year.
Okay.
In total, Perth will host 5 UFC and WWE events over the next 2 years.
Okay, so 5 would be 3 here and then a fight night and something else UFC.
Yeah.
Over the next 2, which was this year and next year. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you think it would
But
be a
who's
bidding
to
war,
say
right?
they didn't extend that while they were there now?
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Because governments and stuff would probably be around them being like, hell yeah, let's go.
Well, yeah, the Premier of WA has been at a bunch of their stuff.
Yeah, right. So he's probably trying to pin a deal. So it happens with every sport, though. It's not just like a wrestling thing. Like, I know this isn't the same level, but the AFL Gather Round, which has been in Adelaide twice now, when they were here the last time, it was a contract for 2 years. He extended it even beyond, the Premier extended it even beyond his term as Premier. So he might not even be Premier, but the contract was extended. So it's here for the next 3 or 4 years. So no other state can steal it.
Well, it's like Brisbane have, in the NRL, they have Magic Round.
Magic Round, yeah.
Everyone plays in Brisbane for that week.
Yeah, so everyone, it's the same thing. Gather Round is the same thing. Everyone just plays in Adelaide from Thursday to Sunday because that would generate so much. And they do it in the April school holidays. So, holy shit, they would generate so much money for the Adelaide economy. And they announced the dates like a year out. So, hotels are booked and and you're doing it in, I've been to Gather Round. I didn't go this year, but I went last year and there's a lot of people. Let me just say, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
See, that's what I wish as well. I wish they would do more of like a TV tour where they do like the pay-per-view for somewhere and then they do Raw and SmackDown from somewhere. So you get a little bit more, because I'd be a little bit more inclined to then just go to one, but pick
I suspect
where I wanna go.
if they were paying their way, they would do that. But obviously with these being paid shows, they're just like...
Which is how wrestling is now. Well, WWE is now, is that we're not going to pay you to come to the town. You got to pay
And
us.
especially because they've used the same set for 3 days, is very cost effective.
Hell yeah, it is. They're not doing Adelaide, my friend. Taylor Swift doesn't even come here. No one comes here.
Yeah. If WWE were going to tour it, it would be
Perth.
Sydney, Melbourne, Perth.
That's what I would think too. Because then they can kind of cover a big portion of the map of this country. Well, at least the bottom.
It's like when bands tour and it's just like, we're doing an Australia tour and we're doing Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. Like, cool.
Bro, you don't understand. Every single band, I'm like, oh, they're coming to Australia. Better not get my hopes up because I'd have to travel for it. No one comes here.
It's like, was it Green Day or Blink just announced a tour of Australia, and I think it's literally
Sydney and Melbourne.
Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne.
I don't call that a tour. That's not a tour. You know?
It's an East Coast tour. It's not an Australia tour.
Well, I know, again, not the best. Well, I guess kind of an example. Katy Perry announced that she was going everywhere but Adelaide. Then she went to the AFL Grand Final to play, and the Premier was there and got her to come to South Australia. And then she ended up doing 5 shows in Adelaide. But that wasn't on the original thing. So I guess it is possible. But we were the only city left out. She was doing Perth, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne. And she was like, fuck you. Well, I guess we're not the only city. I guess Hobart never gets anything. So
Yeah.
oh, that didn't hit. All right, boys. It is 10-1. I'm gonna need you to wrap her up.
I know, it's Good Charlotte.
Good shot. Oh yeah, I did see that. Blink were just here, weren't they? Blink were here not very long ago.
24.
Oh, okay. Who was just here? Someone was just here on a band like that. Oh, I was thinking of The Offspring, actually. Never mind. The Offspring were just here. Are you a concert goer? Are you a big concert guy? I'm not a huge one,
I
weirdly enough.
was, not so much anymore.
I love music too, but I don't love concerts. When was the last time you stayed up this late?
Stayed up a while.
Yeah,
Probably
before
a wrestling show in Sydney that then I would have been driving home at this time.
driving home. Yeah, I'm trying to think of when the last time I was up, other than like SmackDown and Crown Jewel. Like before that, actually probably would have been.
AEW would have been the last one where I was up early, but I went to bed early.
Shoot it. Mine would have been when I took Mum to Katy Perry. Unfortunately, I didn't get home until like 1:30. And I got home and I sat down on my bed and I was like, it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm up because I went to Katy fucking Perry. What the fuck is wrong with me? That was the weirdest night of my life. It was absolutely bizarre. There was so much feminine energy.
Oh,
It was just like, just gay men and women. And it was just like, I was just like looking around and like the shrieks when she came on. I'm like, people fucking love this woman. This is crazy. It was so weird. And then she was in the air at some point. I'm like, why are you doing flips in the air? You're Katy Perry. What is going on here? It was wild. But people, they went nuts. And it was packed in there. It was sold the fuck out. It was weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Good Charlotte are doing Perth, Brisbane, Bendigo, Sydney, and Auckland.
Girl. They're doing Bendigo, but they can't come to Adelaide. You fucking
RAC
kidding me?
Arena, Brisbane Entertainment Centre, the Bendigo Racecourse,
Oh, you
Kudos
get
Bank
fucked.
Arena, and the Auckland Domain.
Get absolutely fucked.
Like, what?
That makes me so mad. Are you kidding me? You can't come to Adelaide. Oh, that was Soundwave. That was my first ever festival I went to with Soundwave. It was 2013. It was like Metallica and Paramore and my brain's not going to work at this time of the night. But there was a lot of really good Fozzy. I seen Fozzy, guys. It was weird. There was a Y2J chant. It was really weird.
I've seen a couple of Fuzzy shows.
They're not horrible live, but it's weird because Chris Jericho is like, he sings like he talks.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, he's not a great singer.
No, but I mean, it's metal music, so I don't. You got to do what you got to do.
Katy Perry, the last concert you went to?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Parkway was my last one.
Oh, yeah, the same experience, obviously.
Totally the same crowd. Mine was just all dudes and a whole bunch of metal emo chicks.
It was the weirdest. It was the weirdest experience of my life. I'm not kidding. I've been to a few pop concerts, but actually, I've only ever been to Pink and her as pop music. Well, do you count Black Eyed Peas as pop? Because I went to the Black Eyed Peas. That was my first ever concert. Fergie fell off the stage.
Oh, God.
She was walking and she fell off. Homegirl just kept singing, though. I was like, good for you. They were really bad, by the way. Even little teenage me was like, oh, this isn't great.
Actually, no, Parkway wasn't my last concert. Pete Murray was my last concert.
They're very different.
Very different.
Very different.
Pete Murray was good. Parkway Drive, incredible.
Shannon Knoll. Oh, God.
Shannon Knoll was my first concert.
Shame it wasn't Will.i.am that fell off the stage. Shit.
Yeah, I need
No,
to try.
boys, don't fight forever.
I'm
take
trying
it
to
home.
find the PR for the Good Charlotte tour.
In Bendigo, obviously. Go to Bendigo. Why not?
I'll just go back to Kudos. I want to try and go
Ooh.
free ticket.
Ooh. Jay's gonna pull his leg, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't pin someone that close to the
No,
corner
you
like
don't.
that.
You don't. Oh.
Remember when
Is this-
Nia did that and everyone said she was unsafe?
Oh, don't even get me started.
What what was that?
Fuck, that just happened then. I was just about to ask you. This is probably the first Raw you've watched in full in a hot minute. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Have you enjoyed it?
it's been good. It's
Yeah.
been solid.
It's because it's been wrestling.
It's
heavy.
all wrestling.
Yeah, it's been wrestling
It's
heavy.
a non-raw Raw.
Wait, hold on. Seth was the only in-ring promo, wasn't it? Well, unless you count Stephanie one, but
The Stephanie stage one, yeah.
well, Punk won. Punk just kind of won then too. I know your anger. Actually, I've seen 3 pop concerts because I've seen Katy Perry, I've seen Pink, and that just reminded me because I've seen Delta Goodrum. But hers was like a small show, like it was just her playing the piano. It was actually not bad. I took mine
No,
off. I mean, Homegirl's got some pipes on her. Not my kind of music, but she can sing.
yeah. Yeah, I either go to metal concerts or hip hop concerts.
Huh.
Because I've been to Parkway, I've been to Kendrick and Kanye before Kanye went kind of
Crazy.
batshit crazy.
Yeah, right. His grill fell out.
Why did Punk just steal his grill?
That's disgusting.
That's gross, bro.
Yuck. Only you can.
No Aussie
set
cameos.
me
I'm disappointed.
free. Yeah, there actually hasn't been.
They put them all in SmackDown, that's why.
Yeah. And at Crown Jewel, to be fair.
The Crown Jewel ones were cool.
Uh-oh.
Brooksy on Crown Jewel got me. Helps to be real good friends with Rhea, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Oh, God.
You tired of Punk and Seth? I'm not.
It just seems like it's been going since Punk returned.
It has in a sense, but I will say it is kind of nice because haven't wrestled every single week. They're really. Oh.
They're just like
Ooh.
in each other's orbit all the time.
Yeah, and they've been doing other stuff in between, which I guess that's why I'm not like quote unquote sick of it. Now, am I ready for something else? Sure, but Seth is a wanker.
Is anyone going to save Punk, or are they just going to have Punk get beat down here?
Well, I guess you got to get more oomph on the vision, do you? Do you? I don't really know. I think wrestling is in every area, in every company, oversaturated with factions. And I'm really sick of everyone being aligned. I don't hate factions, trust me. They're needed, but there's a lot. There's always someone with someone.
I'm used to, like, when I stopped watching WWE before AEW launched, I was watching a lot of New Japan. And they are, like, heavy on factions,
Yeah,
but
they're very.
the problem with American wrestling is all the factions end up just being multi-man beatdown shit. Whereas
And
theirs
they
are kind of like
Yeah.
our sport team. It's like, oh, we're chaos.
Yeah. Ooh.
We are aligned, but we don't necessarily always come out
And
together and help
a lot
each
of the
other.
problem too with American wrestling is that so many factions are usually heels. Usually I use, it's not always, but it's very like they know one formula, and it's like
Yeah.
the heel
beatdown.
beat down formula, and then they just wash and repeat. Like this to me is just the bloodline in a different format with different skin.
Yes, it's a palette swap.
And it's just, we've seen that for so long on SmackDown. So I'd assume that would be Saturday night's main event. And then they're in war games against each other.
Yeah, probably.
I would assume these 3 would be a part of war games, and then Paul
Punk would
Heyman's
get-
other friend would probably be in there as well, unfortunately. And then Punk
And then
will
Punk
align
will
with
have to find friends to help.
He'll have to be with Roman again or something, and the Usos,
The Usos.
and LA Knight. Hey, it finished right on 1 a.m. Well, 1:30 for you, but
2.5 hours. Not bad.
I'm fine with that.
I was
That's like a
scared.
good.
I was
So was
scared in
I.
that first half an hour.
I was like that first fucking segment. I was like, oh brother, we're gonna be here for a while.
oh,
but-
what the?
What the fuck?
What?
What? What?
Okay. Is Bronson joining him?
What?
Wow.
Bronson's gonna beat him up too. What the That genuinely caught me off guard.
If you're trying to make Bronson a face, this is the place to do it.
That genuinely shocked me. I was
They
ready
did-
to click the little X. Oh my god, he's beating him up.
They did the trick thing too. They put up the like executive producers copyright stuff.
What the?
Yeah, this is how you cement Bronson as a face, because now he'll get cheered everywhere. And that does make
What?
sense with his promo earlier saying no one's going to knock me off the mountaintop. Well,
Yeah.
these two just did. Wait, are they going to strap up
Whoa.
Bronson?
Whoa.
Bron?
That was a fantastic segment. Oh, he's telling Paul to make a choice. Oh no, I think Seth's the face.
Yeah, next week will be interesting. Because they're getting cheered now, but it's in Australia because of Bronson.
I was ready to click the little X. I was like, all right, I'm getting ready to do my go home spot and I'm going to bed. Holy shit.
That's cool. At least we got cool story stuff out of the weekend. Not
What the
just,
fuck?
here's some match stuff.
I don't know what to say. Wow. Jesus Christ. Well, friends, that was an eventful ending to Monday Night Raw on this special edition with none other than Jamie as special guest here on the Raw Watch Party. You can usually catch Jamie every single week on the Dynamite Watch Party with Peggy. 3 hours of Dynamite this week. Again, I should say asterisk until further notice. But make sure to go hang out for Dynamite. It is not technically 3 hours of Dynamite. It is 2 hours of Dynamite and 1 hour of Collision. But holy shit. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah, we're supposed to go to sleep now?
yeah, I'm supposed to go to sleep, my guy. I'm supposed to go to sleep. Holy shit. I was not expecting that at all. Really. I really, really wasn't. I was like, oh, all right, cool. Jamie, what else have you got coming up other than the Dynamite Watch Party? Obviously you got the buzz, but like what's up with Jamie's life?
The buzz is rolling out this week. Wait, what day is it? It's Monday.
It's technically Tuesday.
I'm used to Raw being on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, I will be dropping the Black Phone rewatch recap review. And then on Friday, the Black Phone 2 review will drop. So keep an eye out for that.
Hell yeah. Make sure to go follow Jamie everywhere as well. He's always doing something. So, go and follow him everywhere. You can follow me everywhere at @JoshRobinson_00. Of course, you can follow The Hive absolutely everywhere. You see it on your screen right now. Make sure you're following The Hive. If you're watching this and you're not following The Hive, then follow The Hive, because it's not just me and Jamie. We got JPJ, we got Pluggo, we got Peggy, we got CJ, we got Mike, we got Bryn, we got Stuart, we've got... Did I get everyone?
I think so.
It's very late, so if I did forget someone, then too fucking bad. So
Is Josh
make
doing
sure...
a 24-hour stream?
No, I didn't get to the thing.
Damn, close.
Raw's over, so like you guys. But thank you for all the donations. I appreciate it nonetheless. You might still get a 24-hour stream out of me at some point. Who knows? Maybe it's incoming sooner than you think. But anyway, yeah. So obviously, me and JPJ will be back here, normal, regular, scheduled, traditional Raw time next week to follow up on all this fucking shit. But make sure to catch everything. It's a little bit of a. This is my last stream for the week. I'm going away, so you will not catch me again until probably Raw next week. To be completely honest, I'll be back I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I need a little bit of a rest from my brain, but that doesn't mean it doesn't live on with the Dynamite Watch Party and
are we the next live stream?
Yeah, you guys are next. You're the next thing live on the Hive is the Dynamite Watch Party, and then AEW Wrestle Dream will be this weekend as well with
JPJ
and
CJ.
CJ. Yep, exactly. So you know better than me, and this is technically my thing, and I don't even know what's going on. So trust me, I have no idea what's going on. Thank you everybody for hanging out, though. It makes it a lot better when there's a chat here. When for me and Jamie, it's very, very late. So like, if there was no chat here, me and Jamie would be like, well, there's no point in doing this. We're going home. So we're going to bed, I should say. But we are going to go to bed, both of us, because we're done. We're toasted and roasted. So hell yeah. All right, friends, you have a good rest of your night, day, morning, wherever it is, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay pretty, stay safe. We'll see you guys when we're looking at you. Goodbye.